emotion.
Slate number 2330. The words booty and butt are synonyms.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of the collective. Collective, my timelines are different. So welcome. Come on in, say hello. If you're new to our platform, please follow, subscribe, like, share, comment. It's free. And I'm good at what I do, okay? In all areas. All right, so now with that being said, you know, the message is very playful one, I guess, you know. All right, let me do it again. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the collective. My messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Collective, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe and follow button. It would mean the world to me, okay? Oh, cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence, I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release or abundance that I need. I release all fear and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. I mean, all right. So why is it, y'all, my energy has been off the charts. Anyway, y'all welcome and come on in, please, and thank you. Come on in, all right? So what I'm going to be using before we even get started, because I just washed my face, is my Sador 5 times vitamin C. And as y'all see, this skin is doing what it needs to do. There are no links attached, and I'm not going to add them, but, you know, you can definitely go look in all stores, all of them. Y'all click the link down below. Y'all, the links are there, okay? Either way, this is Sador Vitamin 5 times vitamin C face toner. Is whitening, brightening, and as y'all see, definitely getting this girl's skin together, okay? New skin, who this, all right? Yes, Lord, please and thank you. All right. All right, contrary to popular opinion, people be mad at you for handling your business. Why? Because they mad at you for having business. Either way, I washed my face today, and as y'all see, this comes through with the come through to clean this shit the fuck up, all right? Period. Clear that now. I'm gonna put this to the side, but I had to wipe my face, and I ain't want to sit in front of y'all. I mean, because it was down here, because I was selling products, so I had to come down where it was at. All right. For anybody, because I gotta correct something, just so y'all know. For anybody that went into my account and purchased this little beautiful thing right here that I love so much, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I was having an issue with it, and I was wondering why, right? So it's solar powered. But for some reason, every now and again, I think it needs a real physical charge. Either way, works like a charm. There's that. Works like a charm. But I did have an issue and I was trying to figure out what the fuck. But once I actually charged it with the actual charger, and it powered all the way up, then it was able to go down and do all the things that it needed to do. So don't ask me what that was about. I'm gonna just say I had to do it with mine. So there's that. Definitely works like a charm. So, all right. So now we're gonna get into this message. Y'all, I woke up in a good ass energy. Mind you, I done cleaned damn near the whole entire house up. And I'm starting to realize that Fridays are now my cleaning days. Like when I was growing up, it was a Saturday or, Saturday cleaning. You wash everything. Like if you don't touch it, it ain't clean. The walls got to be cleaned. Everything got to be cleaned, right? Which kind of, I guess, could potentially go with this message because knew you who this. Hey, Mimi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on in, say hello, get you some of this good-ass message that I'm about to deliver to you. Why are y'all over there acting up? So there's been a clearing of the energy, right? Oh, I have to tell y'all something, too. Well, I'll tell y'all later. I'll tell y'all at the end of this joint, so then that way, because I'll be clipping like a mother sucker today. So timeline is changing rapidly. Something new. You woke up different. I definitely woke the fuck up different. I done came to some conclusions like we talked about yesterday. I done made some peace with some shit, right? And I done made peace with my cleaning day ain't my mama's cleaning day. My cleaning day, my beginning of the week is Friday. I don't know, what y'all beginning of the week is, because, when they tell us, they came to us and they told us that the beginning of the week was Sunday. Mind you, that's under their guidelines. But under my guidelines, the beginning of the week is Friday. Why? Because Friday is the day that gets in my spirit to be able to, cleaning. It's like cleaning of the spirit, cleaning of the energy, cleaning of everything. So I'm going to just say my beginning of the week, and you choose your own and you do what thou will. But Friday seems to be very significant to me because my energy is always high on Friday as well. So I love me a good ass Friday. And today is a good ass Friday. All right. Take it how it resonates for you. Also an obstruction, right? Somebody may have tried to obstruct your view, your lane, your pathway. But guess what God did? Made you transparent and invisible. So the message still got through and they was able to still see you. Like, can you see me, friend? Yeah, I can see you. Did they want them to see you? Nope, they surely did not. But either way, view was never obstructed. God just gave it to them in a different way. Either way, take it how it resonates. Now, which side of the bed did y'all wake up on? Did you check in with your star player? Majestic Grace, hey, welcome. Thank you for being here. Which side of the bed did you wake up on? Did you check in with your star player? Because checking in with your star player is important. Mind you, I love it when a plan comes together, okay? I love it when a plan comes together. So, y'all know that's a reference from the A-Team, right? Hannibal. That was what he would say after everything fell in fucking place. And they went through different obstacles, always trying to get them locked the fuck up. So just think about this spiritually. Somebody trying to get you locked the fuck up, and every time you slide out with a piece of bubble gum. Like whatever they did, just never ever worked. And these people always defied what somebody else thought they couldn't do. But it's also given MacGyver, right? I like a good ass MacGyver. So a good ass MacGyver will take this, and this is something for safety or what do you call that? In case like Band-Aids. This is what this is, right? But a MacGyver will take this and utilize it in a different way. He said, I used to love the 18 period. in a different way. And then somebody else will say, oh shit, I didn't know that that could be used this way. Well, that's what the fuck I thought it was for, right? So, not for nothing or anything, I took this, right? Or I'm going to take this, but I took it and I thought, well, as I was thinking, like, okay, this is an ace bandage. You wrap it, it's supposed to stay secure, right? So, ladies, please and thank you. Ace bandage right here, right? But it's one of those ones that you don't have to do anything. You know, it'll stick all by itself. So when you roll this out, it'll stick all by itself, right? So me and my MacGyver ass looked at this because I didn't know what the fuck it was, right? But it's in the shop too. I didn't know what the fuck this was. And until I picture of it, Google a picture of it, and Google said, it's this, right? And then I go looking it up, you know, in the places, and that's what it said. But in my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to show y'all something, and I ain't, you know, trying to show y'all too much, but I'm going to show y'all something, right? So the other day, when I came to y'all, I did a video. And so in the video, I did something, I forgot what I was doing. But anyway, I'm going to put on the same thing so y'all can see the difference, right? And so that day, my stomach happened to be, like, sticking kind of way out here or something, right? So it was making me look a little bit thick. But meanwhile, I'm a little curvy person, right? So this way look one, this way look another way. Anyway, long story short, this right here should be in here, right? But anyway, y'all see this then already loosened up, right? So that was all from them probiotics, just so y'all know, because, you know, bloating and gassing is a thing, and there's still more of that in there. But as a young little young girl, I would take and wrap plastic wrap around my stomach because, you know, anytime, I never really had a weight problem, but you know, when you have kids or whatever, and you got that little pooch or something that sticks out, I would take plastic wrap it around my stomach, wrap it, and then wrap it with something else, and then, you know, go to the club or whatever like that. So the plastic wrap will make you sweat really, really good. And as you know, sauna, you know, all that stuff works, right? Helping your body tighten it up. You know, black don't crack. We got good collagen in our system, good elasticity, you know what I'm saying, in the skin, right? And so I could always slim down really quickly with that. So as I seen this, I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to take this and wrap it with some plastic, right? And then it turns into something else. But this ain't new. Just because somebody says it's this, don't mean it has to be used as that. So somebody may have told you that this belongs to this, but meanwhile, you done figured out a whole nother way to utilize person, place, or thing. Nobody ever thought of it because you think outside the box. So the MacGyver in you is now figuring out how to use what you got to get what you want. You use what you got to get what you want. Like I told y'all have every fucking thing that you need, right? Everything that you need. They made sure that you were here. You ever do cold showers? I do. But let me tell you, mind you, because this morning I was outside butt-ass naked, and I ain't even lying to y'all. I was outside butt-ass naked in whatever that temperature is outside. So I don't know what is happening again, but I told y'all, every time I go through a change, here we are. I done been down to the back. I done fucking burned trash. I done cut the fucking backyard with all them leaves back there, because when I went to go burn the trash, I seen it was a bunch of leaves down there, and y'all already know I done burned down the backyard, so I wanted to make sure I didn't burn down the backyard. In the country, they say on you a pioneer. See what I'm saying? They said a pioneer, period. I like it. All right, so, you know, a trendsetter. Remember I told y'all, anchor yourself. Figure out what you need to anchor yourself in whatever moment. And whatever timeline you show the fuck up in, we gonna use what we got to get what we want. I told y'all I was watching fucking The Maze Runner last night, right? I sat down and actually watched movies yesterday. At least 4 of them. I don't normally do that. But this morning, I woke up with fucking phenomenal energy. I done made my tea, my yerba mate tea. I done mopped my floors. I done because I'm actually refreshing everything, but something is new in the energy and in the system. Mind you, it's luxurious. I like it. I like it. So, something old, something new, something borrowed, something you. Okay? So, it's given rituals because there's rituals being done, but every day is a rituals being done. When you wake up, you make your bed, you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, hopefully you wash your ass. Whatever it is that you do consecutively every day, this is what I do. This is what I do. It's a ritual. Beloved soul, your spirit team is stepping forward with a message that feels like thunder wrapped in angelic softness. The energy you set in motion cannot be blocked, reversed, or undone. Y'all, it's like a snowball effect. Any of y'all, and it's sad because do y'all know that people don't know how to make a snowball? Which is crazy because check this shit the fuck out. This is how you make a snowball. So you would take, and this would be like, you know, the beginning of the snow. So the beginning of the snow, you would take and you would pack it. Normally, it would be like, you know, packed in, you know, a little bit of ball. So we're going to just say we just packed this, right? So now this is the ball. Now, I seen people just packing and piling shit on. But technically, if you take a snowball, right? A little ball, if you start it and lay it on the ground and you roll it in some circles, like just keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it, the snowball gets bigger. But do y'all know people don't even know how to make a snowball? Something as simple as, but they were never taught to make a snowball. But there isn't any perfect way, really, to make a snowball. You see what I'm saying? So just because, you know, I know the science because I grew up on the East Coast and we had fucking big ass blizzards and snowstorms, right? Somebody that grew up in Florida or, you know, down south may not know that the quickest, easiest way to make a snowball, lay that motherfucker on the ground and push that bitch. Just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Y'all see it's two of these, right? And all you got to do is keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And before long, right, what happens is the ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger for you to be able to do whatever you need. But also in the process of that, you'll start to notice that there is lines happening in the snow because now your snowball is cleaning the area that the snow landed in. So now you got streaks and lines all around your yard. There is no more snow. So little did we know that we was cleaning up the yard along with having some fun. So by the time we got done with the snowball, the thing that was there, the snow, no longer exists on the ground because it is now different. It done turned into this. So where there was two things, now there's only one. Okay, because this wouldn't exist. That's the snow. All right. So it got bigger. Snowballing. But the only other thing about this is eventually, depending upon the alignment, a little snowball can turn into a big snowball. A little snowball could be harmless. A big snowball can definitely fuck your ass up. Now, depending upon the frequency, we only get snow maybe once a year, and I would wait all year for that day, period. But, you know, I'm from up there, so shit, a blizzard ain't nothing, you know what I mean? And mind you, you're going to take your ass to school, work, and every damn thing else, all right? So there it is, right? So now you got this big ass thing. Now, we're not even going to jump into where we going, all right? Or how big this gets. All I'm going to just tell you is, it's already set in motion. Cannot be blocked, cannot be reversed or undone. But mind you, I told you somebody decided that they thought they could put their little ass in your seat or in your area or pretend to, you know, mimic or do you better than you could do you. And I told y'all, God made you transparent. So guess what? You might have rolled right on, or God might have made them transparent. Whoever was transparent, either way, you still on course, set on go, in motion. They can't stop it. They want to stop your glow up. They want to stop your shine. They want to stop your evolution. Like, this bigger than you. It's bigger than you. We used to make a whole ass igloos and the snow was right. Listen, when the snow, I don't know, you know, where y'all from, because we all from all over the country, this, that, and the third. Snow would bring people outside. when we had a blizzard, I can remember one of the blizzards that we had that literally we could not really even open the door. What we had to do was get the kid to go outside, like push, barrel through there. So we had to get the littlest person to go out, kind of move the shit around from the front of the door. Then you push the door open, then everybody's outside. Mind you, I come from an area where it was community. People knew everybody. So before long, it could be about 5 or 6 people outside. But then all of a sudden, it's 30, 20, 30 people. We got the big grown, the dealers and everybody else outside having snowball fights with the kids. So regardless of whether or not somebody thought that, these were bad people, y'all, I was washing my face so my sleeve is wet. Because I'll be doing, whatever. Anyway, they call these people really bad people, but meanwhile, again, it's been multiple times, and I'm not glorifying anybody or anything, okay? So just so y'all know, I'm just stating facts. And whether or not it's being glorified, because I think being a good person should definitely be glorified. And on another note, the people that would say that these people are bad people are the same people that pushed it into the neighborhood, because all of the dealers that I knew, and, they may have been some big boys or some little boys or, foot soldiers or whatever, because the line of the line. A lot of sneaker hustlers, be around because they be thinking they have money, but then as soon as they be waiting for the sneakers to drop, right? But then there's some boys that is different from that. And then there's some boys that are different from that, okay, right? Anyway, long story short, people will try to demonize these people in all the worst ways, right? So let me tell y'all something. I don't want to get to know you through anybody. I don't care what nobody said about you. If I'm going to love you, I'm going to get to know you, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you one-on-one. I'm going to get to know you for you. I don't care what the internet says. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care what your daddy say. I don't care what your cousin, your friends, anybody else. Because y'all know when you get in a relationship with somebody, people can be different than what everybody else sees. And sometimes when they'll think that they have known you your whole entire life, but we are able to change. These be the people that don't allow us to change because they've known us our whole entire life. So they'll say, oh, you know how this person is, or, oh, growing up this day this. Like, there are some things that is true. Because like I said, my people will tell people instantly, I'm mean. I'm not a mean person. I can be a mean person. If you do something wrong to me, you definitely will see the other side of me. But instantly they start warning niggas instantly. Like, yo, and maybe they not wrong. Because maybe a nigga should know, bitch, don't play with her. But what if that also gives a person the wrong impression of me, and instantly they start, with the, her own family saying she mean, da-da-da-da-da. You see what I'm saying? Don't get to know me through my family. Get to know me for me, because the way I'm going to treat you is going to be different than I treat my family. I ain't never stuck my nose, my mouth anywhere near my family's balls. We going to get to know each other on a whole different level. So don't think that you know me by anything that anybody says about me, because guess what? On the real, they know nothing about me. Nothing. But they also know everything about me. They know the things that happen or, as we grow up and this, that, and the third. They may know that. But I'm a whole grown-ass woman out here. There's things that when, you at your mama house, or when you at your daddy house, or when you at your cousin's house, they don't know you intimately the way this person does. Mind you, I told y'all my baby daddy was talking to me the other day when I said, before I block this bitch ass, and he said something to me, and I told him, nigga, you don't know me. Act like you just fucking met me, because the bitch that you was dating is different than this one now. Because, although there are still some things in there, because, nigga, I still check your bitch ass. And I still don't like you. I love you, but I don't want to fuck with you. So they know what they know, but they know nothing. Understand? So every relationship that you have is going to be different. What you gonna do with one person, you won't do with somebody else. I done had up teen dudes, because I be in relationships for a long time. And 3 of them for a very, very long time. And multiple people said they don't treat me the way they treated everybody else. Yeah, because I ain't falling for that shit. It's like that $40 thing, because y'all had a good time with that conversation yesterday. So you know how they can give bitches $40 and it's like, oh, he loved me, he gave me $40. Nigga, fuck your 40, that's lunch money to me. I appreciate it, don't get it fucked up, because the 40 adds to that, but don't ever think that me and a $40 conversation is going to have anything to do with nothing. So on that note, guess what? It's a whole lot of people out in the street that will say, she likes these types of people. She don't do this, right? She don't do broke niggas, right? They'll say that, right? Mind you, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. But it's all facts. Now, let me tell you the difference and why it's not true, but it's all facts. I don't date broke niggas, right? But ask every dude that I've ever been with, what did I do to help them do whatever it is that they needed to do? I done gave a whole bag to a nigga to get the shit right. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit right. Mind you, I'm gonna be the bitch that pushes you into whatever it is that you want to do. I'm not even going to tell you what to do. It's going to be whatever you want to do. I may even observe some shit in one of my men and say, you do very well at this. So this is the difference between me and these bitches. Because a real good woman or a real good man will take something. So the thing is that let me re-quantify the thing. I don't date broken. Okay? Broke is not a real thing, because broken won't be able to get any. Broke can hustle. Okay? So, one of my dudes that eventually bought me a car had no money when I got with him. He might have been doing whatever he was doing, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, girls start da-da-da-da-da. I put him in a different tax bracket. Because I know I see things in people. But also, remember I said we don't date, we don't marry, potential. We don't date and we don't marry potential. Everything that a person is all you got right then and there. This is when I show up, this is me, right? So nobody should go into the potential of me at all, period. But the thing that's in me is drive, motivation, hustle, ambition. It's already there. So whether or not a person shows up, that can make me better, because they automatically know that I got drive, hustle, ambition. All I have to do is insert my energy into her energy, and we're going to be, sitting on top of the world. So I've done this multiple times, just so y'all know, right? To the tune of all my cars, a lot of the cars that I've had, I can buy my own cars, and I have bought my own cars, but every single man that I ever been with has bought me a car. Why? I deserved it. Because virtuous, and period. I love that word. You know what? That's my favorite scripture, right? A virtuous woman. Now, another woman will, the same thing. They can have hustle, they can have drive, they can have this. They will insert themselves into this man's life only to take from them. So they love the money, because again, we're going to go back to the block, because I already told y'all. If y'all new here, forgive me, but because I am who I am, I equate everything to, life in the streets and things of that nature. So little do people know that if you can live life in the street, mind you, I had a mom, a house, and all of this other stuff, but I am a product of the environment. And my environment was hustlers and drug dealers and, bitches. You know what I mean? And although I didn't have to, it is what it is. there's also different levels of it. So it wasn't that I was like a street rat or any of that, because my mom wasn't fucking playing with that. It was that I lived on a street that this is what I saw. And so when you see stuff, you tend to like it. Anyway, so there's some types of, there's females that will take one of these dudes and they will just want them to be what they are, right? It's like, matter of fact, Power. Y'all ever seen Power? 3 people are peeking in. Ask fun questions to bring them in. All right, they said 3 people are peeking in. Come on in, y'all. Y'all don't gotta be scared. Come on in. I don't bite unless you want me to. And I promise you're gonna like it then. All right, so just come on in. You don't gotta peek around. On Power. And y'all saw where Tasha Ghost kept saying he wanted to do something different. He was tired of the hustle life, right? He didn't want to do that no more. He wanted to be a businessman. He wanted to own clubs. He wanted to own, some extravagant shit. He wanted to insert himself into a different part of life. But Tasha, she was used to the streets. Like, she liked the money. She just wasn't able to transition. Hey, Starlet. Hi, welcome. She wasn't able to transition. She didn't want to transition. She wanted to keep doing laundering money. She wanted to keep doing that street shit, that illegal shit, right? Meanwhile, you getting older. It's time to grow. It's time to evolve. It's time to advance. The system is asking you to come up. New levels, okay? So she kept telling him, no, we should do this. And you know what he ended up doing? Finding him somebody. So now he cheating. Mind you, he married to this girl, but she's not leveling up to where he wants to be. He's changing. His pathway, his journey is taking a different route. But this lady wants him to stay on the pathway that they had already set when they was kids and all this other extra shit. It's not working. Because now he's saying he's a grown man. He's not trying to risk his life, going to jail for this when we already made enough money. We can now transition into this. But she kept holding him back. And so now he finds interest in Angela, somebody else. And she's saying now he cheated. But technically, I told you what I needed and what I wanted, and you couldn't elevate. You couldn't change. You couldn't evolve. So now, is it his fault that he wants out or he needs out because he has to find somebody that is now on his level, or somebody that is changing or evolving into what he needs, what his life is starting to require? So everybody looked at that and they were saying, oh, he's such a bad person, da 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 da. No, she's a bad person. You want to know why? Because when the man said he was changing, if you love your man, if you love your husband, you love your wife, change with them, elevate with them. Why keep them in the streets? Because to me, I felt like she didn't love the man. You can't love him if you want to keep putting him in harm's way. This is dangerous for him, right? He told her what he needed with his fun, and didn't he? So to me, I was always on his side because, bitch, do what he asking. Mind you, the thing that he's asking elevates the family. It elevates the family. So why would you want him to go to jail? So this is where we have to start paying attention to the red flags. Because to me, bitches be wanting the money, but then when this nigga go to jail, the fastest thing they do? They get underneath a new nigga. Nah, you gonna have to ride that thing out, ma'am. So let me tell you the difference with me when I was growing up, right? I would automatically tell a nigga that I was dating, knowing that they was, in this, that, and the third. Mind you, I ain't even a cheater, okay? But I'm not putting my life on pause for nobody. God never called me to do that. So because God never called me to do that, and God never told me I had to do that, I always wanted to find different ways for, okay, I know you do this, because I love that about you. I love that about them. Mind you, the reason why I love that about them is because they don't realize how much of a businessman they really are. If you can really run a drug empire, you can run a Fortune 500 company. You can run a $1 billion industry. A lot of men don't even know, or a lot of them didn't know, they can bust down a pound or, that other stuff. They can bust that down in their brain and have all the numbers, right? But then when it came to mathematical, equations and things of that nature, they couldn't get it. But if you equate it to this, it changes their whole entire perspective. Mind you, I worked that way as well. So even when I did trucking for 10 years, and that may be nothing to nobody because there's people out here running companies for 20, 30, 50 fucking years, it was amazing to me because I had never done that. But mind you, I equated everything in trucking to the streets. And so DOT, that's the police, and DOT, you know what they try to do. They always trying to, hold a bitch back. And go get the money. So when you flip the loads, when every load you come in, you make sure you keep the money. And a lot of people fail in trucking because they don't keep the money, because once the money starts coming, they think that they can spend it. No. You got to flip that money back into that business. And so, because one day there's going to be an issue. And so, again, like I told y'all, I saved $20,000 thinking, it was a lot because I'm keeping my money flipping. Like, I'm flipping my money back into my business, right? So I got to the point where I saved $20,000. When God told me $20,000 wasn't nothing? When I spent 20 bands in one day on trucking. Now, to somebody else, spending 20 bands in one day ain't shit. Somebody else done spent 100 bands in a day. Somebody else done spent 100,000 bands in one day. Somebody done spent $1 million in a day. Because again, let's be mindful, success is only measured by what you deem for it to be. And also, on the flip side of that, the price of anything, I went in the south, same-ish, period. They said north. Oh, she's in north. He said south. But the price of anything is what you're willing to pay for it. So for somebody, right, I may not be worth nothing but $40. All right. So some nigga may be looking at it, but his eyes is probably fucked up. Anyway, to somebody else, he looking at it, he say, yeah, I only got 44. Meanwhile, back at band camp, right, another nigga show up and he like, bitch, I got 4 bands for you right now. Like, let me have that thing. 4 bands. Another nigga show up and they say, nah, I got 40 for you. Another nigga show up, but mind you, this is also the thing. Stop playing with bitches on levels that you can't play in, okay? So the $40 nigga should already know, don't even look at me, don't even talk to me, because we never going to. And not because it's only 40, it's because the value that you saw was 40. So if you think my value is 40, that means you're going to try to come play in my face, and I'm probably going to hand you your ass. So we already in conflict. Now, the nigga that come with 4,000, he done upped his game a little bit. So this nigga can just like peel off this 4 and it's going to be fine because he can play in this realm and it's good. All right. And I still may or may not even cuss his ass out because I may need the 4,000, right? Because I want some chickens in the back and I think I want them right now. Okay. Also, so that might be good, right? But then he's still in, his realm. The other nigga that show up, he say, I got 40, and this is what I'm requiring. Because everybody's going to require something. Because even the $40 nigga wants to require something. But don't look at me and require it ever in your life, okay? Because I'll probably slap your lips off. Whether or not that make it right or not. But either way. Everything in life is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. Everything in life is only worth what you're willing to give for it. Because some people may want a Maybach, right? And Maybach is what, 100-something thousand or 500-something thousand dollar car? I don't know. Because I don't want a Maybach. I pray that I never, ever in life want a Maybach. Because why? But somebody may want a Maybach, right? To me, your Maybach ain't worth shit. But to them, they're going to pay $500, $100, $200, whatever it's worth. Somebody may want a Bentley. I don't want no Bentley. They may pay $200,000 or whatever the fuck a Bentley costs. I don't want no Bentley. You may want a Honda Accord, again, or a Chevette. All right. And a Chevette is an old school car, right? So it may have, up some value. Back when I was growing up, a Chevette was just the shit that niggas had. Them little rabbits and all that shit. Niggas would pay money because these niggas would come through bassing, niggas hanging out the windows and everything else, and the girls outside loving it, right? So to somebody that grew up in that era, that rabbit may be priceless to them. Because I just seen one on the highway, so I'm just telling y'all, I told my son about it. So girl, I hate that. Either way, it may be worth something, right, to them. Because to me, if you seen a rabbit on the highway, like, this is an old ass car. This shit only worth about $2,500. But to a classic car person, or somebody that just loves cars, it may be worth $40,000. Everything is only worth what you're willing to put in for it. And nobody sets the value for it but you. Okay? So if you deem yourself to be less than, then you're going to undercut yourself and be less than. But if you deem yourself to be everything, virtuous, loving, giving, caring, everything that I want from a nigga, I can give myself. I'm not asking nobody to give me nothing that I can't give to myself. And that's everything. Because guess what? Dicks can go get put on the wall. I can still back that thing up. I promise you. They come with a little sticky thing. You post the bitch on the wall. You can put the bitch in the shower. Back that ass up. So anything that I'm asking from a nigga, I can get. I can do myself. And I could possibly do it better because I know all the spots to hit. So ain't nobody gonna come around and say, oh, you're less than because of. Nigga, go talk to your mom before you get your ass, because I'm probably not it. Don't play around here, okay? So, the value, your worth, your morals, your values. Because guess what? You can always get another bitch, right? But you can't get a bitch that ain't gonna cheat on you. You can't get a bitch that's gonna cook for you. You can't get a bitch that's gonna love you like I love you. It's so many things that only because it's just me, I'm going to give you. Yeah, you may get another bitch to love you, but not like I'm going to love you. You may get another bitch to lay in your bed, but not how I'm going to lay in your bed. You may get another bitch to back that thing up, but not how I'm going to back that thing up. You may get another bitch that's soft, but not how I'm soft. So they may get another nigga, not a nigga that's built like you. They may get another nigga, may not be one that's paid like you. They may get another nigga, one that looks like you. But again, what's your value? What's your worth? And then some people, they be arrogant as fuck and they be like, you're never going to get another nigga like me. Good. Because although you look good, your ass is trash. And you a cheater. And you a liar. And it's so many fucked up things about you that I already know you ain't going to do nothing but go over there and fuck that shit up too because you are the problem. And sometimes we have to know when we the problem. Because as I told y'all before, a nigga said, you're a bitch. You know what I said? And is and am. Because I told y'all that I know when I be fucking with people. Because some days I would just wake up and I would be like, shit, let me fuck with this nigga. Because, why not? The energy says fuck with the motherfucker. So when he said I was being a bitch, I owned it, right? But you know what ends up happening when you tell other people, I know I'm being a bitch, but do you know that you're also a bitch? Because the fact that you can notice that I'm a bitch, it takes one to know one. So anything that you noticed about me, like, look in the mirror, motherfucker. I'm owning my bitchness. Are you owning yours? You know what hits different? When a female that's being a bitch is saying and owning that they're a bitch, but a nigga that's a bitch that don't accept that they're a bitch. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. I accepted my shit. You should accept yours. Either way, we're evolving because it's good. It feels good out here. Like, it's like, remember when I told y'all, God said, I ain't going to save you this time. This time you got to fly. And this time I'm fucking flying. It feels good up here. Wings open, arms spread, and whatever happens, happens. Don't fly too close to the sun, though. Okay, please and thank you. All right. So the energy you set in motion cannot be blocked, reversed, or undone. Not by fear, not by doubt, not by other people's projections, not by the ones who underestimated you. Just because you thought that I didn't know what the fuck I am. Like, I can sit in front of y'all and be as ugly as I fucking want to. But nigga, don't ever ever in your life don't think that I can't come up out of none of this or even put some more of it on, bitch, and still take your bitch, your nigga, or anything else attached to it. Because they gonna love me. I promise you. So just because you didn't see the value, don't mean your bitch or your nigga won't. Okay, please and thank you. So don't ever get it fucked up. But sometimes people think that, you know, oh, they're this, that, or the third, so it's not worthy of. Bitch, good. See you bye. You was never meant to be here. But also remember, when you thought that, you thought it because it takes one to know one. You didn't think you was good enough to do, because, yeah, motherfucker, play with somebody else. I ain't never been, and neither have y'all. And mind y'all, do y'all know how many women and men are just laying around outside and need to be inside, need to be taken care of, need to be loved? So it ain't no shortage of men or women running around here in case y'all don't fucking know that. I know people be saying, oh, it's a this and it's a that, it's a that. It's a nice ass man laying around on somebody's streets right now that all you gotta do is clean this nigga the fuck up. Now, we ain't gonna say he might be staying, but either way, we can put him back in the game, bitch. And he would be thankful for your ass. And hopefully appreciative, you know what I'm saying, that you helped them. But again, you know, they'll even get bold enough to think that now they can play in your face because now you done washed his ass or her ass. Either way, don't nobody ever get it fucked up. They can't nobody date or can't nobody be with somebody. I already told y'all, we all look at people every day and try to figure out, how did this nigga get with this bitch? Because that don't match. How did this person do this with this person? Like, it don't match. So I don't understand why people think that there's a shortage, because there is not. It's not a lack of. They done cursed in mine. Ain't the same. You have already crossed the vibrational threshold because we just out here fucking flying. And we don't care what anybody thinks about it. Why? Because we are very much in our wholeness. We are very much in our understanding. We are very much in our balanced energy, loving, giving. But bitch, don't, I ain't no killer, but don't test me. They can't stop what's already set in motion. Your spirit team, y'all. And mind you, we mixing up everything else. Timelines changing rapidly. Something new, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. That was something old, something new. You woke up different. You woke up different. Mind you, shit's snowballing because it's bigger, and it keeps being bigger. It's 9/11. He always showing up because that's a thing. Mind y'all, it's funny. It shows up every time. I show up, it shows up. Now, can y'all see this? Now, what is the thing that I keep saying shows up every time? I said it's always a what? 34 minutes ago. Like, my phone just won't let me have some peace or something. I don't know. But either way, timeline is rapidly changing. Something new. You woke up different. Because people got a better understanding of life, right? A better understanding of maybe even themselves. A better understanding of maybe you. So the energy, period. All right. Let's go with this. All right. So I don't know what I did here because apparently I did the same exact thing either way. Anyway, don't ever let nobody underestimate, or don't ever let nobody make you feel small or think you are less than. Don't let nobody play in your motherfucking face. And I don't care who it is, how much you love them, how much you want to be with them. If they don't understand, bitch. If they don't understand who you are or what you are, don't allow them to paint. What is this? All right. Don't allow them to play in your face. All right. We got some shit that we need to take care of over here. But mind you, I've been messing with this shit all fucking day. They can't stop what's already in motion. But then we went here because I was wondering where your message went. Period. All of a sudden, shit start moving around again. Oh, so look what's happening, right? Your message is this. Timeline is changing rapidly. Something new you woke up to. You woke up to something different. Somebody wants you to replace something old with them. All right, so y'all better be careful. Y'all know y'all people who is always, wanting to love somebody, because again, it be them people that want to play in your face, right? And mind you, you know these people not treating you right or anything else, but yet they don't want to let you go. Oh, look at you. Y'all go in and leave them where the hell they are, because somebody wants you to revisit the same exact thing, same exact cycle, same exact shit. And people don't change, but they do change, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that, because again, when this thing is this, so does the other. They change long enough to get you back, to play in your face, to say, oh, I'm never going to do this again. They going to do it again, okay? But mind you, what they're trying to do is hold you back. Hold you here to this timeline, but mind you, it says timeline is changing rapidly. Something new. You woke up different, but somebody wants you to replay something old. Don't do it. You can do whatever you want, because I tell y'all that all the time, but I wouldn't do it if I was you, okay? So today you can feel it. The timeline shifted while you slept. The energy that greeted you this morning is not the same as the one that held you yesterday. Something clicked. Something unlocked. Something new slipped into your field, and your spirit woke up before your body did. And it's okay. It's okay to revisit something. Okay? It's okay to revisit something. I keep the thing that I say to y'all all the time, don't let nobody drag you back down to levels that you have already leveled up from. Don't let nobody drag you back down to levels that you have leveled up from. So I told y'all recently, I just noticed something about somebody that they changed, right? Because, and mind you, it was a good change. It was definitely a good change. I liked it, right? But also, it was a setback because this person had already been that. It wasn't new for the person. It was different for the person because, okay, me, for instance. All right, so y'all know that since I've been coming here, when I first started, with the covering my hair and wrapping everything, right? I would do it anyway on the channel. Even before, back in 2019, I would be having my hair covered and things of that nature. So this reminds me of Baby Boy when his mama was talking to Yvette. All right, so then whatever happened and what happened with my awakening, and I started covering, all the way full time, right? For the majority of time, right? But even then I was transitioning because I was, still in the process, because still transitioning. I didn't have locks. I would still get my weaves done. She said, a man will make you feel low if you let him, and they will. But vice versa to the men. A woman will play in your fucking face and make you think that you ain't shit. She'll talk about everything, including your dick and your mama, to make you feel this big. But mind you, the bitch, don't want you to be with nobody else. So you're going to be every dog in the book, but guess what? She don't want you to be elsewhere. So these be the people, when I say karmics and things of that nature, because karmics actually help you learn, lessons and things of that nature. But they also get a bad rap because, these the bitches. But they came along to let you learn something. Now, when you get out of their grips and their holds, you done learned the lesson, and you ain't got to go back to nobody, downgrading you and belittling you and things of that nature. When you finally learn, like, I'm that thing, like, I'm it. Like, how come every time I get away from your ass and I come over here, minding my business, or I get somebody new, you figure out a way to come in and try to sneak in, because y'all, they don't want y'all to have nothing. Don't ever. One of the things that I learned growing up, and this was all, I held it true always, right? Never ever let nobody that, that you've been with and now you in another relationship, don't let these people come in. I promise you, because a lot of the times, all they're coming to do is fuck up your relationship. That's all they're trying to do. They don't want you. They don't care about you. They don't. They just know that you now are look happier because now you with somebody else, and that stress that they done fucking had on you is gone. And now you look different because you happy with somebody else. This person doing all this stuff, and then you guess what happens? You get caught cheating with them, and now you fuck up your new relationship. And now you done inserted some stuff into your relationship that why would you do that? Why would you do that? Knowing that you and this person is already on a crash course of like, y'all know y'all don't need to be together. But instead, here you are just doing what? And why? Because a moment of weakness, a bitch all of a sudden seen you look good. I mean, because y'all know these niggas be looking good. My baby's daddies and everybody else. So that, but guess what? I always knew better. Because when you with me, you want to be looking all, you know, you want to be in the bed and this, that, and the third. And you don't want to get up. You don't want to take care of yourself. You don't want nothing. But then soon as I leave your motherfucking ass, now all of a sudden, you go be with somebody else. Now you buying new clothes and, you know, new drawers and new socks and shit. Now you smell different when you come into the house and everything else. And, you know, trying to trick me into thinking that I want to, you know, get on my knees for you. Nah, nigga. Because I already know what these bitches is getting. And I don't like it. So thank God for me that they had something that I didn't have to want to go back to. But for other y'all that, you know, baby daddies be packing and everything else and, you know, doing whatever it is and they gotta, you know, whatever, it might be harder for y'all. But it wasn't hard for me because you ain't got nothing I want anyway, nigga. And I did right by you, so it makes it even better when I leave your monkey ass. That way I ain't gotta deal with you. So there is that. And I feel bad for y'all who got baby daddies that, you know, got shit that should make y'all want to come back because they be tying y'all in. I feel bad for a lot of y'all that got baby mamas that, you know, be tying y'all in because I know it's sad. You can't get rid of them, but you can get rid of them. Stop taking the bait. They only setting you up to fuck up your life and your relationship. I promise you. That's all they're doing. Y'all, hold on. I'm trying to get this thing together. All of a sudden, it's just shit that and I should have did it before I got here, but I told you I was doing something else. I was outside doing everything else I needed to do. So your spirit team has been working on you in the in-between. Recalibrating, realigning, removing what couldn't go with you. It's them. It's also the energy that comes and correlates with these people. Okay? So your thoughts are clear, your intuition is louder, feels louder, your senses feel sharper, your emotions feel lighter, your pathway feels pulled towards what is being aligned with you. They see you elevating, they see you changing, and they also want to insert themselves into your life to bring your ass right back down here. Because I want to keep you on this timeline where I can keep fucking with you. Because I can't reach you up there because, you know, I'm doing all the wrong shit. And whether or not you feed into it, it's going to be up to you. So timeline shifting and y'all feeling it. How many of y'all have been feeling everything that's happening? Like all of the energy, the push and pull, or the, for some reason I want to say heat, because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like heat. How many of y'all have been feeling all the energy? Use it. Use it. Because I know sometimes it feels like scattering, like a scattering of energy. But use it. Use it to your benefit. So today I woke up and some people might have had high energy. You know, it's payday. You know what I mean? I don't get paid, but it's payday. I'm going to get paid. Because I woke up in a paid energy. The universe is accessing and allowing, opening doors. I felt that get stuff done energy when I woke up. I went straight into it. I done washed dishes. Mind you, the videos and things of that nature, because I got to do videos and like I still got stuff to do because I need to vacuum, whatever. But I done been outside. I done been doing shit. I done started a whole big ass fire outside and didn't want to start a forest fire. So, you know, had to get shit together. So you stepped into a new timeline when it was already written for you, but required your yes to activate it. You had to say yes to this. Remember I said the other day, okay, I'm going to stop saying stuff and I'm going to just let the universe do what it's doing, because I was saying I was letting the universe do what it's doing, but I started inserting shit into it because I kept saying stuff. So how you gonna keep saying stuff? You can't keep saying shit. So I stopped saying stuff that would, you know, unwind that. And not for nothing, here we are. The universe is opening doors that, excuse me, maybe we didn't even know that, you know, was allowed to be opened or anything else, but the universe is actually opening doors and giving opportunities. So some of y'all today don't even realize you're going to go outside today and something's going to happen for you, for your highest good, and you're going to be saying, oh, I wasn't even expecting that. And then I want y'all to come back and tell me too, because you don't got to tell me what happened. Just come and say, this actually happened today. Because today, the door is already open. All you have to do is say yes and walk through it. Yes, I trust the universe. Yes, I want whatever, you know, the universe. Yes, order my footsteps. And y'all been hearing me say that a lot lately. God, order my footsteps. Because guess what? I already decided that, you know, I clearly be loving on the wrong niggas because, you know, I be loving on the wrong niggas. Does that make me a bad person? Nope. It's just that I like what I like. Text alert, leaf remove. That, mind you, I did that. That's what I was doing because, like I said, I didn't want to fucking set the damn woods on fire. But the way because I be making big ass fires. And then this leaves all around. So all it was going to do was burn out. Ty, when we got off the phone the other day, I lost 3 hours and don't know what happened to the time. Man, listen, that has been a thing. How many of y'all been losing time? Like all of a sudden you look up and something is like it's way later. Or how about time being added? Cause I done had that happen too. Like literally I looked at the clock, it was like 2:30 or something. I know it was every bit of 45 minutes or to an hour or something later, and now it's 2:33. Nigga, 3 hours done passed. I know it has. I done did this, and this, and you trying to tell me only 3 minutes passed? Ain't no way. This is 3 hours worth of work right here. But it was 3 minutes. I kid you not. Like, ain't no way. So it's been a lot of stuff that's been happening. Like, because when I lose time, I be losing days. I literally have lost days. But when I get added sometime, that actually, probably losing the days should wear me out more than anything else. But y'all, it be the fucking, I think it's really it be when I gain time, I think that makes me like creeped out the most. Like that's the crazy part. Because I know it shouldn't, but it does. Because how the hell did I do all of these things and nothing changed? Are you playing with me? Like, ain't no way. Let me see. Did I do this right? Yo, I'm trying to get this off my schedule right now because I was supposed to already do this and I don't want these people fucking bugging. Oh, that was way over the limit. Y'all, I'm just out here just doing shit. But mind you, I'm paying my insurance, which I should have just got me a whole new company because literally my insurance, I should not be paying no $500 for my car. Mind you, I ain't had no accidents or anything else, but let me tell y'all. Because again, that's what I was doing. So I paid it, but I was putting money in a place and apparently I was putting way too much where it was going. And so either way, I got that done. So, but my insurance should not be no fucking $400. Hell not. Listen, but that was the thing. So as of now, I'm just going to, you know, do what I got to do. But I'm trying to, I want to be able to trade my car in because technically when I got my car, and it's a blessing, so I ain't going to, you know, say nothing. But I had gotten an accident, so that's how I ended up getting my car. But when I got my car, my aunt helped me get my car, and I've never really had my, like, nobody's name. Like, I like doing stuff for myself. So she actually helped me get my car. But I want to take her name off my car, so then that way it's just, you know, me with the car. Because in case I don't feel like paying for that bitch, you know, I really rather just want to go buy a cash car, but in case I don't feel like paying for it, I don't want her to suffer the consequences of it. You see what I'm saying? But mind you, ain't no way. My insurance is more than my car payment. My car payment is only $300. I literally just paid $500 for insurance. And the only reason why they're trying to say that I got a at fault, but the at fault was not my fault. It was my son, which is still my fault. So I'll take credit, but I don't want to take credit. A deer jumped out, hit the car. They had to pay for it. So now I got an at fault on me, but y'all, my car payment is $300. Why am I paying $479 for insurance? That is crazy. But I just told y'all, insurance is a motherfucker because my mortgage is $900. But I pay mortgage of $1,700 because insurance and fucking taxes are inside of my mortgage. So every month I have to figure out how I'm going to get $1,700. When last year it was $1,400, then it went up $300. So again, I ain't got time for your $40. You see what I'm saying? It's all upon what people want and what people need. Mind you, I also said I gotta get my pool outside fixed because my pool is what brings the people. So I got pool to fix, HVAC to fix. And I gotta pay for it because, as y'all know, insurance always wants you to pay for shit, but they don't pay for shit. Because insurance, I've been paying for my insurance for my house. These motherfuckers ain't paid for nothing since I've been here. I done been in this house since 2025. It's 10 years. I've been paying insurance. As a matter of fact, I should have probably taken it off the house because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's 20 bands that I done spent that could have went to my house mortgage. But as you know, then as soon as you take it the fuck off, the bitch will burn the fuck down. All of a sudden. So, you know, you have insurance just in case of, but these bitches don't pay for nothing. Mind you, I had something happen with one of the windows or whatever. Guess what? They didn't want to pay for that. They told me to figure out how to pay for it myself. God has definitely been watching over me. That's why I tell everybody when they tell me, you know, and mind you, in the midst of spiritual attacks left and right, like I've been under heavy attack from whoever the fuck doing whatever. And mind you, God's still making sure that I can live even in the process. So that's why I know that God wants me where I am, because otherwise I would have been faltered and failed. That's how I know God wants me where I am. So that's another reason why. Pay attention. Just pay attention to your surroundings. I do what I'm supposed to do. I show up and I do what I'm supposed to do. That's why people come, they can bibbity bobbity boo over my channels and this, that, and the third. My channels did way better. Mind you, I done been sitting here since, what, 2019? My channels did better way before even the algorithm tries to figure out ways to insert itself to minimize, you know, my income and everything else. But guess what? God still makes it show up. So I'm still sitting here. I'm still being obedient. I'm still showing up. I am still. Mind y'all, I got another message for y'all because this happened, you know, earlier today. Mind you, I just said this shit right out loud and it just popped in my brain. So the thing is whoever is embarrassed by you, fuck you. Who's ever embarrassed by you, fuck them. Don't care. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, like a lot of us go through the spiritual glitches and they'll have us like, you know, the people that be outside walking with the carts and shit, you know, talking to themselves and whatever. They look at us like that. So technically we're no different from the nigga that's outside pushing a cart and talking to themselves and everything else. Us spiritual people are the same as those people to them. And so you could be, you know, have your mom, it could be your kids, it could be, you know, they will be embarrassed by you, wanting to hide the fact that, you know, they're spiritual, Meanwhile, God loves you. God's not embarrassed by you. I've been enjoying you. Sorry. If you had not been going on through it, I never would have gotten to see you. And that's why also I know that the reason why I went through it the way that I did was because I had to be able to articulate it to somebody else going through it. Because I don't know if you know it or not, but anybody that has gone through spiritual awakening or, you know, whatever they call it, spiritual psychosis is what they say. It fucks with our speech. It fucks with our thought process because everything is fast, right? And so when I went through it and everything started to be fast because it's like a computer, you start downloading shit, like they literally start to drop everything on you. And then all of a sudden it's like you're looking at shit and it's this and then you're hearing this, that, and the third. And so I noticed it with myself, but I also noticed it in other people that have platforms. And so we would say something, but we wouldn't finish our thought. So I still have to be mindful sometimes that I'll say, because my brain jumps, like that. My brain jumps back and forth. So do they. And we'll have to finish our thought or go back to the thought because something else got inserted into the system and something else got inserted into the thought process, and then we have to finish that. So most of the time, and these are the signs. So I can kind of tell when certain people then went through something almost similar to me, because it's like we express the same behaviors and things of that nature. But a lot of people don't pick up on it even in themselves, because I knew I was doing it, but when I needed the message, because, I got directed to sit down like everybody else did and listen to the messages. But as I'm listening to the message, I couldn't get what they were saying, because they would say, you know what I'm saying? No, the fuck, I don't know what you're saying. Finish the sentence, bitch, because I'm just shit happening and I need for you to tell me what they're saying. And so teachers too, they try to downplay you. Yes, teachers, therapists. This is why it's important when you can get a spiritual therapist, because a religious therapist don't understand spiritual people. They just don't. If they're not involved, just like, having a pastor or somebody, a mentor or somebody that is not what you are, they're never going to get it. I watched NLE Chopper right the other day. I love NLE Chopper. So he was sitting down with some church people. It was Kirk Franklin. I love Kirk Franklin too. That's the other thing. Kirk Franklin fine to be his age and, as old as the fuck he is and what he is, right? But Kirk Franklin fine too. Anyway, so I'm listening to him sit down, and whoever that other nigga was, they was pissing me the fuck off, because y'all don't get it. Y'all are weird. And God, get your people too, please and thank you, because I don't like how they try to handle that young man. He know what the fuck he talking about. And he said what he said. He said, why is there all these people, the pastor, Jesus, this person, this nigga, and this nigga, why do I gotta go through all these people to get to God when I can just go to God myself? God ain't told me I had to go through none of these niggas to get nowhere. And then people in the comments started saying that, and he said, have you read the Bible? And NLE Chopper said, yeah, I read it. I read it a couple times. He gonna say, read it again. Bitch, you go read it again, because apparently your understanding ain't right. Don't tell that boy that he need to go read it again. Bitch, you go read it again. And then on top of that, why don't y'all understand or hear that I'm not God? I'm not worthy. That's what he said. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? So instantly, see, it be shit like that, because, when I know my people, I wanted to fight them for him real quick. Because, bitch, don't talk to him like that. Do not talk to him like that. They gave me way too much energy, because I was hyped. Like, I literally was over here fucking cussing, because, bitch, y'all motherfucking need some understanding. That young man knows what he talking about. Don't play in his fucking face. And he one of my people. He don't know me, but guess what? I was over here cussing my ass off, because, bitch, I'd have cussed them niggas out for him. Fuck y'all. Because I bet you he get into heaven before they do. I promise you he'll get in the Jannah before they do. Because it be them types. Go read it again. Bitch, you go read it again. And then after you read it again, go read it the fuck again. Because clearly y'all got some shit fucked up. Why do y'all not hear or read or understand that he said, I ain't it? He said, I'm not it. It says in the word, sit next to. Sitting at the right hand. Sitting at the right hand. Y'all wrote that shit. Like, but y'all can't read it, comprehend it, understand it. Old head can't understand the Bible, scared of that verse, and the children shall lead. Listen, NLE Chopper don't even realize he got an advocate over here for him. I do not know that man, but guess what? They better not say nothing wrong to him, because I went straight into the heavens for him. God, get them, because that's what I do to they motherfucking ass real quick. God, get them, because y'all see what they just try to play in his face. Mind y'all, I don't like how they be trying to disrespect them on fucking camera. Don't do it. Don't do it. God said, y'all work said, don't touch my anointed. But meanwhile, y'all be out here touching on the anointed. Y'all be mad because they can do shit that y'all can't fucking do. They because y'all can't hear, because y'all out here too busy trying to embarrass somebody or trying to make somebody feel small. Don't do him. NLE Chopper, don't fucking do him. Don't play in Young Boy face. Don't play in motherfucking Kevin Gate face. Don't play in none of the niggas that basically I know good and well is connected to heaven. Even when they doing bullshit, don't play in they fucking face, because bitch, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out, okay? And that, don't play in Boosie face. Like, it's a couple of them that I just know, like, they come straight from God. They come straight out of heavens. And regardless of whether or not they do ignorant shit or they do, you know what I mean, whatever, y'all better go read that motherfucking Bible, because God sends angels to kick your ass. You might not like it. You might not understand it. But guess what? They do. God sent them. Then say, congratulations, you made it through. No trials, no testimony. That, I don't know, that man pissed me the fuck off. Because, bitch, don't ever talk to him like that. Nobody better not talk to that man crazy and I'm sitting anywhere near, because I'm telling you, they probably going to have to call the police on me, because, bitch, don't talk to him like that. I don't like that. If you can't comprehend what he's saying, just excuse yourself from the table. Like, I'm going to excuse myself, because that's what I would do. Like, you know, I don't understand, and maybe we not on the same, you know, we don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe we not on the same wavelength, but, you know, teach me. Let, you know, give me something to know, you know, what you're saying. But instead of even the older people, they said out of the mouths of babes. Because like he just said, the young people will tell you. The best thing that I ever got taught, can you give me something to drink, please? I know it's a bunch of shit over here. I got TikTok shop today. I love you. The best thing that I ever learned, my 4-year-old granddaughter, my mom, worry about yourself, because I wasn't worried about, I don't have no cup. Can you go back and get some cups? Here, take these. Put these on. You got slides? They right there. The slides are right there. Grab some cups outside. Worry about yourself. Hey, gays, welcome. Thank you for being here. And sometimes we need to learn to worry about ourselves. So, allow, don't analyze. Allow, do not analyze. Trust the shift, not the noise. Trust the shift, not the noise. Your new chapter didn't start, it landed. So, new chapter didn't start, it already happened. You're already in the midst of it. So this is the energy of accelerated alignment, quantum choices, and divine redirects. This is the thing about, you know, when you in the midst of God having you and holding you, right? God having you and holding you, the decisions are already in alignment. So it's not like you have to do too much. So you'll get picked up from here and put here. Picked up from here and put here. You don't have to make too many, you know, beelines, this, that, and the third, because this energy is of accelerated alignment, quantum choices, and divine redirects. Somebody else may say no. Somebody else may say no. Yeah, you know what? But they can't take the spotlight from him. They can't. It's the thing where, and this is what the people try to do, though, too. They'll try to get next to chosen people in order to do exactly that. He said try to take the spotlight from him. But all it does is it illuminates them even more. Because again, when they did that, all of a sudden, NLE's choppers, angels started circling. Because, bitch, I was on the case. Don't fuck with him. Leave him alone. And period. So, if he got angels in heaven or on earth advocating for him, can you imagine how the skies light up for him? Oh, okay. She said, I'm a woman. Can you imagine how the skies light up for him? It's just like the other one. What's his name? No, for some reason they Chopper, but the other guy that I was just talking about, Young Boy. Young Boy, y'all can hear it. Y'all can see the glow on them. Y'all can see the glow on them. And people might not understand, you know, oh, they get involved in drugs, this, and the third. Like, I know y'all perfect people. And, you know, I get that y'all also think that, you know, drugs are bad. But the drugs that y'all talking about ain't even really drugs. And sometimes the labels get put on them because of, you know, the people, the masses here, because they want to be able to put some type of scarlet letter on your ass. We comes from the earth. With all the scientific things that they done heard about and everything else, And to me, sometimes I feel like it's inserted. It's inserted. It's intentional to try to get them in addictions and things of that nature. Because imagine, you go to the hospital, to the doctor, right? And me and my aunt just talked about this. Pain management. Pain management is a thing. Imagine if you get shot, or imagine if you have an operation or a surgery and your body's never going to be the same. You're always going to be in pain, right? A pain management doctor makes sure that you don't have to use or be abusive to drugs. And mind you, I told my aunt I was going to have this conversation already. So she already, cleared it, whatever. She is of age where, she'd have had a couple things that happened to her, whatever, when she was younger. They told her she was not going to live to her age. Mind you, they didn't fucking know. They thought she wasn't going to make it into teenage years. Mind you, she's 60-something years old. She got hit before, right? Hit and run, which did some stuff to her. She worked better than most people. Like, mind you, she has, this stuff, but literally, she went to work. She worked longer than most people with good, parts and limbs and things of that nature. Ain't never been a person, sitting around trying to, get nobody to, everything that she is given, she worked for. You see what I'm saying? So can't nobody say, oh, this just happened, da da da. She put in work for that, right? And so if they put you on pain meds from this time to this time, which she's like me, mind you, we ain't got time. We ain't gonna take no pain medication. I can get surgery today. I might take the medicine for maybe up to 3 days, but I'm not fucking with it, right? Because they make medicine for you to be addicted to. Naturally, there are medications that you could be using or herbs that you could be using that would still do the exact same thing that their medicines would do, but they make the medicine so it's addictive. So imagine, I know that you are a chosen one, and now something happens to you. It's almost like it's designed to be that way, because I need for you to be under addiction for you to be controlled. But meanwhile, you can't control them. They have free will. They came here for a reason. Why are you trying to control them? Because you know what they actually hold. You know the power they hold. You know the alignment they actually hold. So if you could try to get them involved in this, that, and the third, then okay, that's the thing. But the shit, a lot of the stuff that they actually do, like marijuana and shit like that, like how they talking about the hemp laws and all this other shit, right? Do y'all know that medicinal, like, people need that? People that have MS and things of that nature, it helps them. So now they want to be able to demonize it and say that it's illegal because they can't really control it, or they can't really, do whatever. Mind you, this goes back into, the land and everything else. So also, I saw something, and then I also want to tell y'all about this man too. So the plant is okra. Okra, when it grows and it flowers, has like a yellow powder or yellow dust, right? He said no cartilage. Has like a yellow powder on it. Y'all know when y'all get boils and things of that nature on your skin, you take the powder, that flower from okra, and put it on your skin, and it'll draw the boil out. Mind you, I've been looking at a lot of like medicinal things lately, because this morning I told you I was up doing my yerba mate, and I love yerba mate because it's a natural, y'all. If you ever try it, it gives you clarity. Excuse me, yerba mate tea is fucking amazing. But y'all know the teas and the herbs are all great. Hate it. Smells good. Cooking though. Oh, okra. Listen, I started eating okra but mind you, I eat it pickled in this thing because this girl showed up one time and she had it. And now I'm addicted to the shit. Like, I literally love okra. And I would eat okra when I was little, but now I like it pickled. But okra does a lot of good things, especially for women. Women, if you have any, dryness or any of that, eat okra. He said it's slime. She said it's slimy. Yes, eat okra, okay? It's slimy for a reason. It won't be dry no more, okay? Hey, Trayvon. Trayvon, how you doing? Okra's good for you. Okra water is good for you. So I know it might. I'm just saying, y'all. There's other things that we have, right? That natural herbs that do great things for our body. And of course, you know, we had the issue with the seeds and things of that nature, but oh, don't take okra out your list. I'm gonna rub it like you said on the skin. Yes, and it actually draws. It makes because I was watching some herbalist stuff this morning. One of the men that I was listening to, because I want to be able to get into you know, all the growing and everything else. So he had what he had in his refrigerator. Oh, and no, it was his dinner. So he eats one time a day, because he was talking about 18 hours. In order for your body to go into, and I don't know all the proper terms and whatever. So the stasis that it needs to, you need 18 hours before, with no digestion, right? Allowing without stuff being in there for that to happen. Anyway, so what he was eating for his dinner, because this is what I was like, oh shit. When I start cooking like this for a nigga, listen, oh my God. He had avocado, he had some beans, he had some quinoa, he had, what else was on that plate? Some type of chickpeas, I think it was something. Anyway, the plate looked fucking amazing. And I was like, he had his fruit up here. And mind you, he don't got too much stuff on his page, but, and again, I don't want to say nothing, but I'm gonna have to say something, because there's some shit I see on that page that I don't really like. Because, nigga, I'm watching you. I'm definitely watching your ass, but, and why is that? I keep seeing big grown ass men, and I don't want to say nothing, but I gotta say something, because why I keep always seeing big grown ass men surrounded by little girls. I don't like that. Like, when I was growing up, we wasn't allowed to do that. Like, you can't sit on a man's lap. Like, they don't want you. We wasn't even allowed to be where the men are. Like, growing up, that was a thing. So I don't know how y'all raising y'all daughters and this, that, and the third, but when men be around, the girls need to go. Even with my niggas, unless my man is saying, I need you to sit here, like, when it's a lot of grown ass, like, I'm not gonna be there. Like, I gotta go to a private area because I'm not supposed to be there. I don't know how y'all letting y'all daughters and shit just be accompanied with big grown ass men. So when I see shit like that, it instantly triggers me, because, and maybe it could be conditioning. You know what I'm saying? That could be a thing. Can I have some tissue? It could be conditioning. But do you want to go somewhere? No. Oh, I thought you came down here, sat down for the reason. So I don't know. And again, I don't want to say nothing about the man, but I just don't like it. Like, I don't want to see no big grown ass men surrounded by no fucking little ass girls, because nigga, why? It don't look right. It reminds me of them big grown ass white men around all them little girls. And again, I don't want to say nothing about nobody, but why is that happening? So the energies of acceleration, accelerated alignment, quantum choices, and divine redirects. Things that once took months will take now days. Things that now once took months takes days. Things speeding up for you. Things that once felt heavy will drop off with no resistance. People who aren't in a line will naturally slip away. So y'all may start noticing that some people start moving around. Shit shifting, shit, you know, shaking the table, okay? Because the version of you who woke up today is not the same soul who laid down yesterday. You are different. You're changing. You're evolving. And remember what I said. Sometimes you have to move away from the old people anyway, because they don't allow you to change. They don't want you to change, because why you doing that? I remember used to be this. Oh, now you acting funny because, bitch, now I'm fucking 40 years old. When I did that, I was 12, stupid. When I did that, I was 18. Don't try to hold me to something that I did fucking when I was 20, bitch. It's not the same. I have grown. It's been 20 years in between that. But some people are just stuck, and they be mad because you're not. Have you ever noticed that anybody that has ever moved away from your hometown or anything else, right? When you go back home, where them people be at? The same damn place, right? The same clubs, they're going to the same parties. It be the same. It's like you never miss nothing. You can just fall right back into the same exact routines. This is the reason why God be trying to get y'all to move the fuck away from where you at, because otherwise it's gonna be 60 years, you still gonna be in the same fucking place. God is saying there's more for you. We require more for you, from you, and out of you. So you can't be in the same location, same exact place. You have to now go. But a lot of y'all don't listen, because you'll say, oh, I don't have nobody out here. I don't have nobody out here either. I don't have nobody out here, and I don't have no damn job, and I've still been sitting here. But I have a job. It's y'all. So I show up, I do what I'm supposed to do, and I continue to, push forward. Either way, you woke up in your becoming. You woke up in your power. You woke up in your next level. Your timeline is rising to meet the true you, who you are here and now. Because again, don't let nobody pigeonhole you to the things. And again, some of these people don't even mean no harm, just so y'all know. It is just the thing. Like, they're just used to you being little Talisha, you know what I'm saying? Or little Mike, or little Kevin, or little Barbara, or little Brenda, or little Keisha, or little, you know what I mean? Just the little person, this person from here. But meanwhile, you have evolved. You have evolved. You have grown. You're growing. Y'all, a lot of people don't like learning, anything new. I went to Texas alone and met some of God's coolest players. I went to Texas alone too, but I didn't really go alone. I went there alone, but my dad lived there. My dad's from Dallas, right? My dad was born there. And so, my dad I got to meet military, his military friends. So it wasn't like, but I ended up moving out, into my own house and everything else. But I moved there because I needed a new start. God said, leave. You have to leave. So that's where I went. My first transition into moving was got a job ASAP, period. And that's what I did. I actually was in medical. I completed my medical assistant. And then, so I was doing traveling assignments, right? To where job fairs. So our company, the company that I worked for, would line up military. So I done been to Lockheed Martin and everything. So we was doing job fairs for the government and shit, right? We would go in, take their blood pressure, do shit for insurance and whatnot. So we would, I went to Waco. Y'all, Waco has the weirdest fucking energy. And I don't care what nobody say. When I drove to Texas. The car that I had was my Acura. I had a 2.5 TL thing. It might have been RL. I don't know, but either way, it was a 4-door sedan, right? This car ended up having over 200 and something thousand miles on it. So I drove it to Texas. I had drove it back and forth to Texas, so many times. This car worked like, even when I sold it, the bitch was still working like strong, okay? Check engine light was on like a motherfucker, but this bitch was working strong. So I drove that car to Waco, right? Mind you, I was driving it all around Texas, everywhere. I parked some fucking where at the building. Why did my car not want to start when I went to go leave, right? Mind you, I'm just sitting there, like, I called a tow truck and everything, right? Waco is different, but awesome. It just has a different energy, because all I'm saying was it wasn't even bad, because to me it made me feel like God wanted me to wait for a second, because it was weird. I got there, did the job fair, was getting ready to go leave, car wouldn't start. But it was a weird, it was weird. It wasn't whining, it wasn't nothing. I called the dude that, I was messing with at the time. He calls a tow truck for me. They got the tow truck to come. Why, before the tow truck driver even got there, mind you, and they had already paid for this, because, you got to pay in advance. They had already paid for it and you don't get no money back. Why, when this man showed up, all I did was, he never even got a chance to touch my car. I turned the key and the bitch started right up. Mind you, had no other problems with it. It was just something about Waco. Or maybe it was just that I needed to wait that hour or whatever. But drove home perfectly fine and drove for the rest after that perfectly fine. But I just remember specifically Waco that happened. It was the weirdest freaking thing. But also, something happened yesterday, and this was the other thing. Reset and rewind. I have 2 emails, right? I have more than 2 emails, but two of the emails are almost the same. So it is a I on one, no, a L on one, because that's my middle initial, LaBelle. And the other one is a 1, right? So both of them are like, and I took both of them because I didn't want nobody else having anything remotely close. I use the 1 all the time. That's the main email. Mind you, it's AOL, so it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Cash App, Austin sent you. Oh, okay. Thank you, period. I love when money comes in. Okay. Cash App, period. So I done had this email for forever and a day. Nobody uses AOL. Y'all know AOL old as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the first email. So I still got the AOL. And so I was trying to log into a system yesterday. Mind you, the system, when I went to my app, which normally should just plug in everything, take my face, open it up, right? It took my face and opened it up to a new platform. And it said that I had to now register for this platform, but you did realize the help. I did. Yes, I did. Because listen, if you don't know me, one thing about me is I know that divine timing is real. So I always try to see the silver lining. Like, people done got mad at me because they said everything ain't positive. Everything is positive. Everything is positive. Because if this happens and it's negative, then the positive is we got to figure out why this is happening. And that's why I jump to real quick. I like crossing T's, dotting I's. We not going to deal with a whole bunch of pity party. I need results. Like, how we got here. Excuse me, how the fuck do we get out of this bitch? Because I ain't got time for all that extra shit. Like, that's weird to me. We not going to dwell in the bullshit. That ain't, I don't like that. But it opened up to a new platform. And I'm like, I already been here, because mind you, I had just looked at it and it said I got to this day, because it said I had till the 16th to pay this. And I'm saying it's the 14th. So it was the 13th yesterday when this was happening. But literally, it tried to get me to go through everything brand new. But mind you, when I went to check my email, it said that the app was on this email. Y'all, why yesterday, when I called to the people, I finally got a chance to call the people because I was in a panic. I'm like, something's happening. I don't want to start a whole new platform. Like, it don't make sense, because I know I just looked at this the other day. I should have screenshot it, because I thought the insurance company was fucking with me, right? Trying to play with me. Because you know they act like, something happened, and they'll be trying to act like, oh, she ain't having no insurance. Yes, the fuck I did. I done had y'all for a while, but somehow I done got kicked out of the system. So when I called to the insurance company, I'm telling the people, I'm like, yo, I got kicked out of the system, as if, because I haven't paid yet, because it's really due on the 8th, but, I took the grace period, because, bitch, it's acting like I ain't been in y'all system. So the man's like, give me all your stuff. Gave him all the stuff. He tells me, well, I can't find you either, sir. So now he proceeds to ask me my, social and some other shit to kind of dig a little bit further. So once he got my social, everything pulled up. He said, your email is not the one, it's L. But that don't make sense. It don't make sense, because that's not what it's on. And when I check the email, it's showing it's in there. Either way, this is what, the universe was telling me even about that, right? Y'all, if y'all have, all spiritual people, we all have multiple devices, just so y'all know. Most of us have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phones, right? I got 4 of them, right? So most of us have at least more than 2 phones that we use, whether or not they're on, but they're devices that we use. Y'all, you on a device, you on a device, you on a device. I got this, my main device right here, okay? So log out of the systems on all of the phones. So, I get that, we doing whatever, but just always log out, because the systems are getting crossed over and crossed up. So whereas it was crazy. You may be, because the other thing is, if I log into this phone, I can see, and this is an example. If I log into TikTok on this phone, right, it'll tell me that, I got 3 or 4 notifications, right? But then, well, it'll tell me I got 99 on this one, because this is my main device. So it'll tell me I got 99 problems on this one, right? But a bitch ain't one, when I log into that one, it'll tell me I got 3 notifications. So the other day, I'm trying to figure out which people I gotta do product orders and things of that nature for. And I'm like, I literally saw that I just got the product order for this. So what are they talking about? Because it's not adding up. The thing is, the systems are being crossed up because everything is changing, because we already talking about timeline shifts, this, that, and the third. Remember when I said I need y'all to anchor yourself in this timeline, because when you wake up tomorrow, and I know this sounds weird to people, and you don't have to believe me or not, it's going to be different. I also told y'all that one of my phones, that phone right there that y'all are on, told me the other day that I was in the wrong location. I was in my house. I don't go anywhere. I like it in my house. I just told my brother the other day, all I'm aiming for, and I wish for God to do, is allow me to be able to pay for myself, take care of myself before, you know, and I love a man, so, and I love men to do men stuff and take care of you and everything else, but I want to be able to take care of myself. So that's why I do the platforms, and that's why I do, you know, sales and this, that, and the third. But I can stay in my house. Everything that I need is here. I don't have to be out on the street. That's not something I'm wanting to do. When people come here from out of state, like, and they want to do this, that, and the third, sooner or later they figure out that everything we need is here. Like, I could pitch tents out this bitch. I got fucking enough property for us to pitch a tent. We can call in every fucking body y'all know out this bitch. We can have a big ass party. My neighbors ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't gotta be crowding the street parking up, because y'all can park y'all ass to the back. I like it here. I done call bartenders in. I got a bartender we can call in that love being here. I got a chef that I can call in that loves being here. Like, anything you fucking need. I got a masseuse that I can call in. I used to get massages right here in my house. I got numbers I can call and get any fucking thing I want brought right here. I don't gotta go nowhere. But in order for us to do that, we need, you know, what's the major key to this? Whatever it costs. You see what I'm saying? So I like home. It's less problems. It's peaceful. And not for nothing, if I haven't deleted the videos that was on my Instagram, if you go back and look at my Instagram, on Fridays, I did wine by the pool. Literally, I'll be out there all fucking day, laying out there, drinking my little wine, doing TikToks, acting a fool on TikTok. Like, that was fun for me. These are the things that I like to do. I ain't gotta go be out in no man face. I don't gotta go out and be in no bitch's face. I don't gotta go spend no money, because guess what? I buy liquor at $75 a whole, them big gallons, okay? Ciroc, each one of them, or, you know, Tito's, because I like that too. And mind you, I was just saying that today I'm gonna do, actually today, y'all get ready to get a view of my kitchen, because we going to the kitchen today. So I'm probably gonna take all of y'all with me, and y'all gonna be set up in my kitchen today, and we gonna figure out about some yeast, because I'm gonna make some pizza, and so I'm gonna make some dough today. All right, so when we done here, and when I bring y'all back, we gonna be in the kitchen. You see what I'm saying? I can film my whole entire damn house. I like being at home. Believe it or not, that was my children, so much talent in our family. That's what I'm getting at. Like, and yo, me and my brother, and that's the other thing, because we was talking about, we did quarantine kitchen. When everything happened in 2020, we did quarantine kitchen. So me and my brother already been talking about getting on, and y'all, if y'all haven't been here to hear my brother, or know who my brother is Do Harm, on, he is not on all the other social medias, but he's on YouTube, right? But he come in here all the time too. So me and him was talking about can't help but miss them, and period. But guess what? Now it's time for us to build something, you know, also new, because this is what we was talking about yesterday. So my brother is, you know, he don't be around too many people. We damn near probably the same. We pick and choose. We choose the people that, you know, we have had around us for a long time, because we no new friends. We don't fuck around like that. But we are friendly people, so you can come on in, right? And anybody, we ain't judging anybody. Get in where you fit in. We are a family that people love us. So, you know, when we getting together, people love us. So we was talking about the people that I said yesterday. You know, I wish, because growing up, I made pacts with people, because I love my people. I'm an adult that would live with, you know, grown people because I'm a grown person. They grown people. I want to have fun. I want my people around, right? Not for nothing, I still want to have that. But the people that I wanted to be around, I don't fuck with them, right? He said, I told you the segment's called Cooking with Ty. Well, we're going to have Cooking with Ty then, period, right? Because I'm making pizza today, so I got to make some dough. And we're going to do homemade. So, and mind y'all, I might actually, because I got more tomatoes that's growing, but I want to put some more out because I want to be able to do pastas and canning and canning for pasta sauce and stuff. And so I told him, like, that's the only thing, like, right now that, you know, because, of course, I said I'm good without those people, right? I'm good without those people because we already learned that these people are not good for me. But I still would like my soul tribe of my people around because I still want to be in a house with my people. Why would I not want to? You know how they say it takes a village? It fucking takes a village. This is the village. So I still want to do that. But also, I still need people to respect and understand that your space is your space, my space is my space, or in the kitchen with Ty. I mean, either way, we get ready to get her done. Mine passed on just these other people here. I don't really know. Well, guess what? God is bringing your soul tribe. If you ask for them, they will come. If you ask for them, they will come. I asked for mine. I asked for all of my everything to come on in. Bring it up. Bring that ass here, everybody. Okay? So I'm organizing and things of that nature because that's the way I want it. Whatever is in alignment with me, what belongs to me, I want it here. Family, friends, things of that nature, because why not? And on top of that, that's how we're going to be powerful. That's how we become powerful. We are powerful in our own, but there's also powerful in numbers. So imagine bringing all of those powerful energies around and everything just being what it's supposed to be. So the alignment of it is what's important. But God had to do what God was doing because God knows how I am. I'm very open, I'm very giving, I'm very loving. Some of these people ain't gonna put in the work that they should. This is why those other people had to be put out of the way. And then on top of that, like, I don't know why certain people that come around me, it's almost like they don't want other people to be around me. But mind you, they'll be trying to bring around, like, you know, whoever the fuck. But they never want nobody around me. That's also the reason why when I said the other day, I've never had, you know, that all active, you know, sexual energy and all that other stuff. Because that be the way people be. They want to do it, but they always want to do it, but they don't never want me doing it. So I don't know why it is that, because it makes me feel like you trying to either baby me or you trying to, I don't know. Long story short, I want my energy, my people, anything that belongs to me, I'm calling it on in. Because let's go ahead and figure this thing out. Let's go ahead and put this thing together. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Because I also been seeing people like, you know, that we are kind of like the same. Everybody's talking about they want to, you know, do the compound and put the people together. Oh, so the compound, right? So listen. Y'all, do y'all know what's sexy as fuck to me? And I didn't realize that this even was a thing. But have y'all ever seen a man wear a dress and still be manly? Today, I watched the African man, right? And mind you, very handsome man. He was in, it's a dress to me because, you know, that's what they call. But then it made me think about how society is and the things that they think, because I'm gonna show y'all. But this man right now, to me, even in a dress, he'll beat your ass. Yeah, man is sexy as fuck. Let's see if I can find it. Anybody know where? Okay, I think I might know. Let's see. Where you at, Daddy? This is in, is my phone dying? Can you give me a charger or something? Because my phone is dying and they not going to, oh, never mind. Because I got it right here. This man right here is so sexy. But mind you, it's not a dress. It's whatever they call a thope or something.
You understand this place. Everybody in this village understand Yoruba. Nationally, they are not from Nigeria.
This is in South Carolina, just so y'all know. It looked like Africa, but it's not Africa.
See the sign. Ikobo, Afi, welcome to Oyotunji village. Last time I was here, I was unable to film inside because they were still mourning the king. Inside this film,
Bible clothes, yes.
typical African
It's something sexy about that to me.
Tunji, meaning Oyo is still alive. You get to the point and I'll show them. This is South Carolina in America.
I think it's called a thope. That's what I think it's called.
If you're familiar with Yoruba culture, you understand this place. Everybody in this village understand Yoruba. Nationally, they are not from Nigeria, but everybody in this village understand and speak Yoruba.
Now, do y'all see this man walking around and what he got on? Mind you, he done pulled this bitch up to the side of everything else, but ain't nothing gonna tell me that this nigga won't beat your ass. Not me, y'all. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, he still is giving man. And then I was looking at this morning, I'm like, what happened to, like, even the cultures and things of that nature? But then I was cussing y'all the fuck out, and I ain't gonna lie, right? Because I also noticed this. Black people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So if you black and you listening, don't ever in your life, this point going forward from the fucking 2025, and if nobody likes it, you could tell them that I said it, and you could tag me and tell me, and I'll cuss them the fuck out for you, okay? And that's every culture, every race, every single one of y'all, and I don't even care, right? So from what I see and from what I'm learning, y'all don't ever say black people don't have no culture anymore out of your mouth ever. Why? Because every one of y'all cultures is our fucking culture. Every one of y'all. So if we can go back and we can prove that we existed in every one of y'all cultures and every one of y'all fucking stole, I don't ever want to hear none of y'all in life say black people have no culture, because bitch, the culture that you come from is our shit. And I'ma stand on that. Because every time I see something, it keeps being something stolen, da-da-da-da-da. Now, the reason why this actually came about, because then it just started to piss me the fuck off. Y'all, I be very passionate about certain things, because it really is, like, getting my gallbladder in a tizzy. Because, honestly, I want to kick some of these people in the back. Like, why y'all keep fucking stealing, and why y'all keep fucking lying? So, a temple burnt the fuck down, right, over the weekend. So everybody's saying, oh, this Chinese temple from da-da-da-da-da burnt down. Bitch, that's not even the original temple. The temple was already burnt down, and y'all rebuilt it and try to say that y'all built it. But meanwhile, when y'all go back to y'all culture, they was black. Black, and black. Y'all culture is our culture. Stop fucking saying we don't have no culture. Just say y'all are thieves. That's what y'all should start saying. Like, just be like, no, we stole y'all culture. We tried to steal it because, you know, it's still ours. But mind you, don't ever say that black people don't have culture. And all y'all fucking black, just so y'all know. So I'm going to keep saying that too until y'all get pissed off. But that's it. He said, we control the traffic. Period. Like, and for real, because like I said, we are all one. So I'm going to say that we are all one, but stop saying we don't have fucking culture, because bitch, whatever culture you follow is fucking ours. Point blank, period. And talk to your mama. And then tell her go talk to her fucking mama. And then tell her go talk to her fucking mama. And then tell her go talk to her fucking mama. Until y'all get back to where the black came from. Okay? So there's that. So anytime you hear somebody say black people don't have no culture, tell them fuck them, that we are the culture. Their culture that they talking about is our culture. Stop trying to steal shit and take shit, bitch. Now, here. Let me show y'all this shit. And mind you, because then all of a sudden, it's like the people, because now even the Indians, and I ain't mad at nobody for, you know, getting some discernment and fucking learning, so I'm not mad at y'all for that, but also don't be too motherfucking quick to try to add us to the list, especially when y'all done gave us y'all fucking ass to kiss all these years. Like, we coming, but bitch, not because y'all are invited us, we was already here. The table is ours, and y'all ours too, because y'all black too. Y'all just stealing on a whole nother level. All right? So I ain't even excluding y'all asses. Y'all is included, but bitch, don't come with that we ain't got no culture no damn more, because I'm sick and tired of that shit. What's up with the phone? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I had to turn my phone off of fucking 5G because my phone kept heating up, and it's still heating up a little bit, but whatever 5G is doing is fucking making my phone feel like it want to explode. So this shit right here came across my timeline. And so everybody was upset, talking about the temples growing, on fire. But meanwhile, back at band camp, this is the other part that I need for y'all to know and understand. This is all nothing but divine timing. This is all reaping and sowing. This is ancestral shit. Everything that's being torn down, everything that's being destroyed, everything that's being uncovered, all of this is ancestral shit. Because enough is a fucking enough. Enough is enough. And whether or not y'all deem it to be enough or not, spiritually, they said it's a fuck enough. So we just gonna burn this bitch the fuck down, and then everything's gonna come back up. But also in the process of this, Lot and his wife in that story in the Bible is showing itself to be true. It is definitely showing itself to be true, because all of a sudden, have y'all seen the little snake temple and things, that snake cave and all this other shit? All of these things are petrified giant shit that existed here. Like, history is starting to show itself, because you can't deny that this exists. You got a huge ass picture of it. And then this is what's funny too, because the other day I asked my brother, and Turkmenistan, right? We was talking about Turkmenistan the other day. It came up, some girl had, hold on, let me see it, because I don't want to lie to you, right? I don't want to lie to you. I'm going to just let them do it. Because these motherfuckers just be lying. And I'm tired of being lied to. Like, majorly, like, that's my biggest thing right now. And as me, I'm talking to God, I'm tired of being lied to, God. And I need for you to start showing it.
It looks as though a massive snake is lying still within the crevices of the rock. The formation of
it don't look like a massive snake. It is a massive ass snake. It's a petrified ass snake. Ain't no fucking way. We're going to turn it down. That's an actual snake. Mind you, when you look at the actual stone, if you look at it, you can see there's little teeny babies. Now, what happened on Earth? What happened on Earth? Facts that some mountains are petrified giant trees, and some mountains are petrified giants. You see the mountain where the lady laying down there asleep? Do you see the petrified big ass giant elephant? Like, these things exist. And so regardless of the fact of whether or not we want to act like our brains don't, work that well, they work that well. But also, again, what happened on Earth, because it would have had to have been a massive ass heat ball that did this, which now goes back to the story of Lot, because again, a massive ass heat ball would be how this happened. That's the only way that can happen. So again, we have to use our thinking caps again on some of these things, but we ain't even gonna go into that. This shit, it's a lot of stuff, y'all, that keeps coming up like this. In 1773, Swedish lie. All right, but we ain't even gonna go into them yet, because I'm gonna punch them in. I'm gonna just give y'all this girl right here, first of all.
It is in Central Asia, and a lot of people have never even heard about it, don't even know that it exists, and don't recall ever learning about it in school. Now, this place has endless marble cities, about 7 million people in a population, and they have a burning
7 million people.
They call a door to hell. Yeah, the door to hell is a fire that's been burning in
a door to hell
for over 50 years that the government says is just natural gas, but no one is allowed to get close to it. Now, the capital,
a big ass pit,
and it's empty, quite literally, like North Korea, like super empty, to the point where it looks like a set.
It has 7 million people, but the capital's empty.
And they say that they have this monument called the Monument monument of neutrality that has a golden statue on the top of it that used to rotate to find the Capitol holds the Guinness World Records for having the highest.
Mind you, not only that, I keep looking at stuff that is showing buildings that are right here, right? That don't look like they belong here. The architecture of these buildings look like they belong in different countries. You ain't seen that here. But mind you, then they was talking about how this person moved out of this person's house, the actual building, and then these groups of peoples. But mind you, it's like they're moving and circling around each other. So this group is moving around this group. So if you look up Turkmenistan, right? Turkmenistan is their capital don't look like nobody's ever there. How do you have a place that is white marble and the way that the buildings and things look untouched? Who the fuck is cleaning this place up if nobody allowed to go there? Furthermore, it's like the thing at the Vatican. Who the hell is cleaning up behind these doors if nobody's allowed to go there? Mind you, they said 7 million people live there. And then because I wasn't even going to look it up, I didn't give a damn because I thought we was talking about, and I just told a lie because I ended up telling my brother that they said 200 some people. They was talking about the capital, not the actual population, right? But anyway, so when he looked it up, it ended up, they was saying something about it was, because now it says around 6 million people, but she said 7 million people. So in 2025, it was estimated that 6 million people live there, but nobody goes to the capital. I lived in Delaware, right? And that's the capital of, Delaware is the first state. Kent County, Dover is the capital of Delaware. People live there. So they saying the major religion there is Islam. They says about 80% of the country is covered by Karakum Desert. I don't know if I said that right, probably didn't. Or Karakum, then maybe that's probably a better pronunciation, making it one of the most arid nations in the region. Turkmenistan is now known for its rich natural gas reserves, among the largest in the world. Its unique marble architecture and cultural traditions rooted in ancient Silk Road history. Don't it sound like Turkmenistan is an important place? It said Turkmenistan is famous for Turkmen carpets, which are considered among the most beautiful hand-woven rugs in the world. The country has maintained a neutral political stance recognized by the United Nations since 1995. How is it that a lot of these countries get a neutral like Sweden? But we know how Sweden got theirs because Sweden let them niggas know, like, y'all not going to come the fuck over here because we build shit in mountains and we'll bust your ass. So everybody thinks that Sweden is just being, but they don't realize Sweden got them moles, them boys, okay? They don't fuck around. All right, so this is in Sweden. Let me see.
Well, yeah, it's in the middle of the water. And we were supposed to just believe that they had a great shipping company, an architect, a financial guy that would make sure that they had this all covered in the year 708. Oh. And it, of course, lasts forever. With zero issues.
Yo, the timelines are not matching.
It's perfect. Unlike anything that we have ever constructed today. How does the mainstream history make any...
I don't know, but big homie CZ got me ready to go to Kenya. Listen, I'm trying to tell you but mind you, that wasn't there. That's in North Carolina. With the man, that's in North Carolina. That whole place, it looked like Africa, but it's in North Carolina. I'm cracking up by her saying she need to go Kenya. Anyway, y'all, they are playing in our face every fucking day. Every fucking day. This is the reason why the elevation is necessary and needed, because of the fact that they want you to stay on a low vibration. They need us to stay on a low vibration in order for them to keep this bullshit alive. But it's already too late. I told y'all, the ball has rolled. The snowball effect has already taken place. God is not playing with these people. God is definitely not playing with these people. And shit will be uncovered. You know how they say, what's that saying? He said, something will be told, heads will roll, and something will be told. what was the saying? No, what that lady say? Where was that at anyway that I seen that? But that's what she said. Heads will roll and something else. Heads will roll. Just know that shit, okay? It's like the Queen of Hearts. Off with their heads. Because, bitch, y'all done stole enough. And when I say y'all, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about whoever is sitting in the seats that seems to think that they could roll us back in time. Y'all, we had better shit. We had better shit. Y'all houses fall apart so easily, but mind you, we had technology to build shit in stone, in mountains. Who the fuck thought to put cardboard on a house? Y'all spent $400,000 on a cardboard house when shit was built with stone. Masons are builders. So I'm starting to wonder, the Masons don't seem like they're in control. Again, these are things that we keep saying, like, you know, it's like what I told you about the people having slaves and then having the slaves, you know, be their wet nurses and shit. What I tell y'all, you not gonna convince me that you should ever stick your dirty ass nothing in my baby's mouth. Because if I think you're less of a person, you're never gonna be able to watch my baby. So I don't know what goes on with them. But if y'all look up the Mason history, these are builders. Stone builders. Who's really in control is what I need to know. Because I feel like it's a lot of lies being told. Because it says Mason has a few different meanings depending upon the context, but its root, in its root, it comes from old world meaning stone worker or builder. It's a lot of old stone working. I feel like something's not being told properly. Like, you're not going to convince me of that, because my brain works. And my brain is saying, if I know that the stone existed and the buildings and shit were made of stone and Masons did it, who the fuck is in control right now? Because I feel like there's a lie being told. See, and last night, mud flood came up. I heard of that there was first the other. Yeah, when we was talking about it. When me and, it was Mike right there when we was talking about Noah and how the flood came about. Mind you, I told y'all it's a lot of truth told in a lie. So the Bible is rooted in some truth, but these motherfuckers done lied a whole lot. But again, right here, Mason is someone who works with stone, brick, or concrete. Y'all keep blaming the Masons. This ain't stone, brick, or concrete. It looked like they once was, but not now. So who's really pulling the thread, the strings? Because y'all keep blaming them. But if it is, then they lazy as fuck. Because they not really building with the fuck. And what if, again, because I told you crisscross applesauce, we are the motherfuckers talking about building. We would do it right. So what if, again, the biggest lie ever told, because I told y'all it's stolen history. Mind you, I just watched the motherfucking picture, right? And this shit would be the weirdest, creepiest shit ever. But y'all, they got old pictures of white people that they calling Caucasian. These niggas don't look like white people. They look like us. So a lot of whatever is happening. Matter of fact, let me see if because I think I probably fucking retwisted that too. The shit is weird as fuck because it's not making sense. Mason means this: a builder of inner wisdom, architect of one's reality, one who shapes and constructs their life with intention, a keeper of ancient symbolic teachings. Who the fuck's in control? Maybe the Masons got overtaken as well and somebody is using their shit, but it don't feel like if you building a house with cardboard, that damn sure ain't stone, and y'all houses is fucking built in cardboard right now. So I'm confused. And you know, I need for shit to make sense. Like, shit needs to make sense. So when you tell me like I'm not a good person or I'm less than a person because I'm black, but meanwhile you want me to feed your funky ass baby and you want me to feed your funky ass husband and you want me to feed your funky ass on your funky ass enslaved campment, like you can't convince me that I'm less than, because you can't touch my baby, bitch. Ain't nobody that I think like you never gonna put your paws on my baby. So something's not adding up. I don't care what nobody say. You're never going to convince me of that. My child, my most precious that I spent 9 months carrying, and you going to take your whip, and I'm going to give you my baby for you to feed my child from your dirty ass body. Bitch, hell no. Ain't no fucking way.
I'm doing this thing. It says avoided check if I have one. What if I don't have one? Do I just skip past it? Like, it's basically for my direct deposit.
Oh, it's just your banking information.
Banking information. So I
You should just open up your account, and then when you see your, take the, they want the account number and all that stuff.
Okay.
That's what it is. Let me see if I got this picture. Because, y'all, the shit that I'm starting to see that's being uncovered, and mind you, who the fuck is, where all this shit been at? This shit right here. It says races of men. Y'all see this? Now, right here, mind y'all, do y'all know there's a place called Caucasia that's over by Russia? Mind you, it's actually written on some old shit. It was, I hope I got that too. But look at who looks like from Caucasia. What do that look like from Caucasia? So, okay, so then we got here, European. This is what a European looks like. We got Mongolian. We got African. We got Australian. We got Arctic. I done seen that nigga a million times. And you're American is what they said. So I don't know where this came from. It was somebody, I ended up screenshotting it, but some of the things that they're pulling up, it says, that says the races of men, but I'm gonna need to see if I could did it. Oh, and then the world fairs. So a wormhole or a rabbit hole, take it how it resonates. World Fair has, this is one of the pictures that came from the World Fair. This is the Lewis Clark Centennial 1905 World Fair. But if you go look up this stuff, because I don't know how I got down the World Fair, like, wormhole, right? So this is the World Fair diploma, right? So it started off with me searching, or me finding a building. Okay, so the World Fairs came from somewhere, da-da-da-da-da. Then all of a sudden they ended up over here, da-da-da-da-da. But mind you, these were big ass fucking buildings, domes, things of that nature that they built. But when something happened and this timeline started to shift, apparently because they had dates on them or something of that nature, they all of a sudden mysteriously ended up on a fire list. And remember, I keep telling y'all about fires and floods. Fires and floods, and follow the money. So how does a glass building, a glass dome building, glass dome and metal building catch on fire? Now, I'm sure that, you know, it could potentially happen depending upon what's in it. But how does a glass dome building catch on fire and disappear? How does anything just, you know, catch on fire and disappear anyway? But it seems like a lot of things that disappear and catch on fire is dependent upon what part of history it played. Mike, that came up the last night too. I'm gonna send you and Ty that live because a lot was said. Okay, so again, remember when I told y'all I was watching The Maze Runner, and I told y'all that had came up before too because it was like a maze and I kept seeing the shit. So on The Maze Runner, Wicked, the government, everything fell. So something happened, everything was fucked up. They did some type of experiment or something, and so the people ended up with some type of disease or some weird ass shit, and it started changing humanity. So the new kids were born with some antibodies in their body these niggas, the government again, was testing on the kids, injecting them, and in the name of science, because it's always important that you fuck somebody else up after you fuck something else up. They was the ones that did it, but then now they're gonna have to try to correct it. So now they still fucking up more shit, but they're using your kids as science experiments, right? Lo and behold, y'all, it was just so much that was pissing me the fuck off. They build a big dome because remember they said when we get locked in here with them, what was that threat? Y'all remember that man saying that? Y'all shouldn't worry about who getting kicked out. Y'all should worry about who gets locked in. That came out of that man's mouth. Now, on the Maze Runner, they built a dome to keep the people in. Now, the people that was, probably just like us right now, just thankful that we didn't get murked or anything else or kicked out the other side, that lived in the city, they was under curfews. They got put under martial law and they couldn't be outside at certain points in time. Like literally they were controlling every fucking thing. But the way they told them that they were controlling and why they told them they was controlling it was because of what was happening outside that they fucking did. Mind you, I watched all of the Maze Runners at least 3 times. Mind you, I'm gonna watch the second one again because somehow I went from I watched the last one and then it went, I don't know, I watched them out of order. So something happened to where they got, because I didn't even know there was a thing of, all of them being there, right? Anyway, so they lied to the kids and told them that Wicked was good. Meanwhile, y'all know, like I said, reverse crisscross applesauce, when Wicked was the people that created the problems. Mind you, they was harvesting and other types of shit. They got the people that's living on the outside, because people survived, and y'all know like this, like in normal, people will do what they doing on the outside, but meanwhile, they kept trying to get the people and they was testing on the people. But have y'all not seen the pattern that they keep displaying? And it's sad because in my mind, I keep feeling like we can talk about it. Like I can say as much shit as, I want to about it and this, that, and the third. But what actually do we do? What do we do? Because what they did was they took some kids and put them in the middle of a maze out somewhere else, like, and watched them. People died and all types of other stuff. They created live restriction for some audiences, and this, that, and the third year contains themes that find uncomfortable, and some has been restricted reason misinformation. How am I misinformation? I'm talking about a damn movie. That's weird. Yeah, I don't even know what they're talking about. We're talking about a fucking movie and they're talking about I'm giving out misinformation. That's weird. My live does not contain the content mentioned. What are you talking about? Because what are you talking about? These people, like, I don't understand why TikTok does that. Like, first of all, get your algorithm together because I'm talking about a fucking movie. Like, that's weird. Yes, TikTok. TikTok always doing stuff like that. Like, get your algorithm together. I'm talking about a movie, please and thank you. Anyway, back to the movie. So they did all of this stuff, and mind you, does it ring any bells? Because it's ringing many alarms that the shit that I watched in the movie is showing up. Anyway, go watch The Maze Runner, y'all. And then y'all tell me what y'all think. Mike said he watched it, so he know what I mean. Watch that movie and tell me what y'all see. Tell me the why is this? What, y'all? Everything went haywire. They throwing alerts. This over here is throwing alerts saying restart required with a big ass explanation on it. Exclamation. Excuse me. I think they want me to get off live. That's what it is. They said, bitch, go on and get. You done been here long enough. Like, go on and go. Shut your ass up. They be such haters. Why y'all hating on me? I ain't said nothing. What I say, y'all? That was doing mess with somebody. Yo, the computer want to restart. They want to be mad. Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody over here. Y'all, I'll be disturbing the algorithm for nothing. I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing, Lord. I'm over here talking about a damn movie. They out here saying I done said some misinformation. I ain't say shit. All I did was give movie terms. It was because what you was talking about, the petrified trees and mountains and stuff. I mean, it's online. Like, you talking about the movie they bring into life. Period. Period. That's exactly the facts. Don't be mad at me. I'm just telling y'all what I seen. Shit. I was my son. If it wasn't for me and my son yesterday, I told you we went and got something to eat, and I was chilling with my son. I was like, "Do you want to watch a movie?" And that's what started the whole shit on. Now me seeing all of this shit because I had never even seen The Maze Runner. I felt it in my spirit and in my soul because I talked to y'all about The Maze. I kept seeing it. Mind y'all, do y'all remember when I told y'all about the Maze? So I was at a house in my dream. Mind you, I had this dream twice, which is weird. So I'm at this house, don't know where the hell this house is, and we go outside, and going around, because it looked like a garden area or whatever, going through the garden, and you kind of going through, it looked like nothing but a maze. But y'all, there's snakes coming out of the fucking bushes. Telling too much truth. And I mentioned Tartaria. They don't like that. Well, why is it on the map? Because I seen it on an actual map. I seen it on one of them balls that you spit, like people used to have in their house that you would turn. Why is that on the map then? Because I'm confused. If y'all don't want us discussing it, it shouldn't be existing. But it exists, so why we can't talk about it? Don't be mad at me trying to block my ass because all I said was what I said. But anyway, back to the maze. And so somebody came and grabbed me. The snakes was coming up from out of the car. Don't know where the car came from. But mind you, we stuck in this maze and this snake's like basically I'm like this and the snake trying to get to my face like this. Somebody grabs me. We go running this way, but it's snakes everywhere. And I done had this dream twice about this fucking maze. And then now I'm over here watching this shit and literally it was pissing me the fuck off because I'm seeing very much some similarities in the movie and how some shit playing out. But the other part that actually, got me in the movie was because one of the boys didn't want the people to escape. He said that they are now a part of the maze. And that's how certain people are. Certain people are, it be them, them ones that they be talking about that they be this color and they be saying, oh, we love da-da-da-da, bitch, because you like being fucking. Kanye West ain't never lied. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to start going look up everything that Kanye West said because at this point, Kanye West ain't never lied. Kanye West might as well be, the next whatever public speaker because this motherfucker been telling the truth the whole entire time. And people can get mad at him all they want when he said, that was a choice. Same scenario. The person came out, they trying to free themselves because they said they don't belong here. He tries to come and, pull a pew-pew on them because he's saying we got to stay here because, like, why the fuck we got to stay here? It's fucking arachnophobia around this bitch. Big-ass engineered spider that got stuff in them. Like, come on now. Some people feel we're not supposed to know different things. And that's sad. Because why do they feel like they should be in control of anything that we should know? That's the part that makes it sad. How about people just learn that mind your own business? Like, that's the part that bothers me about people everywhere. It just seems like it's always somebody that wants to insert themselves into a situation that don't have nothing to do with them. It's like what I be telling y'all, men need to stay out of women's business and women need to stay out of men's business because I'm not a man. So, of course, I don't need to know. I don't need to be in men's business. But I can tell you that you acting like a bitch when you come over here in women's business. And mind you, women's business ain't got nothing to do with you. It's niggas telling women how to take care of a whole cycle. Nigga, why? Because you got a period? How you know? You got a period? Yeah, you ain't never lied. They've been trying to silence Ye ever since. But I kept telling people Kanye is smarter than what the fuck they think. Kanye ain't never fucking lied. And mind you talk about Kanye ass, I'm going to cuss you the fuck out too. So that's NBA Youngboy, Kanye West, NLE Chopper, Kevin Gates. I'm going to cuss your ass out. Boosie, I'm going to cuss your ass out. Because, bitch, leave them alone. Let them be. Okay? Because let them fucking be. I'm tired of people being in people's business and don't even know what the hell they be talking about. Furthermore, matter of fact, now we're going to go into something else because I seen the ladies. You know why I don't really dig religion and the people? Because every time religion comes into something, the people always be wanting to make sure that they got to tell somebody that they're not doing something the way God wants them to. How you know that ain't what God told them to do? And silencing gives me shut up spell, and that still triggers me because of my speech after my glitch. But you know, the speech after the glitch is all of us. Mind you, it's a thing. Like I already told you. Mind you, all of us have it. That's how I can tell. Because that is a thing. They don't want you using your voice because your voice is powerful. Son, what you tell me about my voice?
Your voice is like, what did I say? Like,
Mom, your voice is powerful. You can bring things into this.
Your voice is very loud, like powerful. Like, even just the way you talk. Like some days I can wake up and be like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, he don't like when I come in his room and I be overly hype. Cause y'all, I got high energy. I told you I gotta figure out how to dial it down, but I got high energy. My energy is fucking outstanding.
You gotta let them know that I'm like one of those like chill people though. Like I don't like too much loud noise. I don't like doing a bunch of stuff too.
Commanding, yes, that's right. That's what I be trying to tell them. But you got to know how to use that, and that's what they don't like about us folks. That's why that speech thing is there, because our voice is very commanding, very powerful. We can say things, like I said, the power of life and death is in the tongue. If I say something, that's why you gotta watch what you say, because we can, bring life and we can also bring death. Meanwhile, also learning to command the energy says it can happen right now for your ass, okay? Because play with somebody else. We come from that tribe, okay? Remember when that tribe that they used to put muzzles on? Because we come from that tribe. Watch what you do and watch what you say, because, nigga, don't play with us. Either way, I love the upgrades that's happening in the process, okay? Because definitely upgrades being had. Abby Grace that period, and thank you. So y'all, that's the message. Hopefully it helped. Love yourselves. Don't let nobody play with you. Understand, success is what you make it, and success is what you call it for. And everything costs what you're willing to pay for it, okay? So if it ain't worth you wanting to put your time, money, or effort into it, don't let nobody tell you that it costs more than what the fuck it costs. Bitch, it's not worth that to me. But guess what? If it is worth it, it's fucking priceless. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna pay whatever I need to pay for to get it. All right, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get it. And don't let nobody make you feel like you're less than for what you feel like. Mind you, because me and my aunt was just talking about this too, just so y'all know, the other day, and it's just funny that it just dawned on me, because we was talking about auctions and things of that nature. And she was saying how one of the people, the auctioneers is fucking full of shit, and their auctioneers are stealing, right? And so she was saying that one of the auctioneers, I said, isn't that a conflict of interest, right? And yes, the fuck it is, because an auctioneer shouldn't be able to buy anything, right? And so, me and my aunt used to go to these auctions. It used to be funny because the people would be mad. We would go buy flowers. Remember I told y'all we would do trash runs and shit like that, right? And a trash run, in case y'all don't know, is on trash day in neighborhoods. You go through the neighborhood. We be having pickup trucks or whatever the hell you gonna do. You get the products or whatever's on people to be putting on the trash that you deem to be still good. We would take it to the auction, the place. Somebody would come be bidding on it, whatever. So all this shit that you would get it would just be about your time, your money, or your gas. And 9 times out of 10, you would come out with hundreds of dollars from other people's trash, just taking it, picking up, and going putting it at the auction place. And so the auctioneers apparently now are stealing because they're bidding in the auction. But how are you bidding in the auction and you're the auctioneer? You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Anyway, long story short, so my aunt asked something about something, and my uncle told her that, the people wouldn't have got it anyway because of the fact that the auctioneer, it ended up being there because they have a store at the auctioneer's place. So they outbidded all the people, and then they put the shit in their place. You're not allowed to do that. That's weird. Why is everybody having corruption as a thing, right? That's fucked up. Anyway, long story short, my aunt said when she wants something, it's fucking priceless.
Yeah, we'll do it.
And mind you, I love my aunt because I told y'all this the same aunt that told me that one woman don't do nothing but take, you know, the pressure off another one. Yeah, now they out hustling. So mind you, we deal in real world things. We know that this is going to happen. This is going to happen. We not trying to, you know, stop it from happening. People have their free will. You can deal with it or not. Men, women, y'all can deal with it or not. Y'all know that from a person's actions, behaviors, they're going to be this, that, or the third. So if you choose to be with that person, you already know this person's going to be this, that, or the third. But if we have conversations and things of that nature and we put into perspective, I know you're going to be this way, this way, this way. What are your requirements of me? What are my requirements of you? If you violate this, bitch. If you violate this, bitch. Whatever happens after that. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can stick to the rules, which is always great, but sometimes people try to buck the rules because they think you're a fool, and so they'll try to lie and go behind that and act like they didn't do da-da-da-da-da, but God be revealing stuff, and then they get caught, and now, bitch. Anyway, long story short, shit is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. Shit is only really worth what you will be willing to tolerate. Now, what somebody else is willing to tolerate might not be what you're willing to tolerate, and that's cool, too. That's it, just all. Just know what you're willing to pay for something. Know what you're willing to tolerate. Don't let nobody diminish your character or anything else. And don't let nobody stop you from growing and glowing, okay? Because growing and glowing is definitely on the fucking menu. And if they're not glowing and growing in the direction that you wish for them to be glowing and growing in, then you grow your ass somewhere else and where you're in alignment with, okay? Hence, back to the beginning when we talked about Ghost and Tasha, bitch ass, when Ghost was trying to be a businessman and Tasha wanted him to still be a low-level ass drug dealer. Okay? Because if you ain't producing it, then your ass is always going to be a low-level ass drug dealer. He didn't want to be that. He wanted to be the man, stand next to the man, and be the man. Okay? Hey, Joe. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So when you ready to be the man, get you somebody that is the woman. Because you don't need to, you know, half-ass whatever that was that she was being on your team, because you need to make sure that there's somebody that is, you know, clocking that shit. So if my man is doing whatever he doing and my man, you know, he might not be on the social media shit. I'm on social media. But my man is, you know, in whatever business, you know, he might be a contractor, da-da-da-da. His business might be able to expand if I put his shit on social media. He might have wanted to be on social media the whole time, but he don't know how to do that. Guess what I'm going to do as his woman coming in? Because I got this shit, right? I know how social media works. So when my man is out working, building houses and doing whatever he doing, that's what I'm going to be doing. Out there filming his ass. You do that, baby. That shit look good. Look what my man did, y'all. My man put this building together. And this is how I look. So I'm going to do the social media. I'm going to do everything else. So that way, you know, I'm an asset to this man. And period. Thank y'all. Thank you, Joe. So being an asset, like, learn to be invaluable to a person. Be invaluable to yourself, though, because I ain't gonna do for nobody what I can't do for myself, because I know how to do it. And also, I'm also willing to learn some new shit. So even if I don't know my man business, by the time, you know, we really kicking it, because that's my man, I'm gonna know everything about the business, because that's what I do. Because how can I be of assistance to this person? How are we going to grow together? So y'all start to think about it. If they not helping you grow together, they not for you. They not on your team. Friends, family, and everybody else. That goes for everybody. Anybody that comes around you. If they're not helping you grow and glow together, and you know when somebody hindering you. If you can't help me put this shelf together, but you want me to go drink a 40 with you and we can go to the fucking club, bitch, I can't fuck with you. If I'm in the middle of something and you can't help me do what I'm in the middle of, but you want me to be distracted and go do some shit with you, bitch, I'm not fucking with you. It has to make sense. And at this point, everything that we are doing at this point in time has to make sense. If it don't make sense, it's not in alignment with you. How are you going to help me be the best me I can be? How am I going to help you be the best you that you can do? You already being that, but how can I assist? Because y'all do realize, even though I'm the best me that I could be, if somebody comes along that is, you know, a little bit further along in life, they're going to raise me up. So either you're going to raise them up or they're going to bring you down. Figure it out. Figure out what direction you and these people are moving in and what direction they're moving you in. Because again, remember I said, don't let nobody bring you back down to levels you already leveled up from. If you figure out that you was making more money before this person came around, all of a sudden now this person is here and you losing money, time, energy, sleep, and it's not good. Time, energy, money, sleep. Get them gone. Get them gone and get them gone as fast as you can. Because it's only leading you to a spiral. And vice versa. Okay? So put all that in your pocket. I promise y'all that works. That's some shit to live by. I promise you it works. But mind you, you know, we still people and sometimes we just need to touch the stove. So if that's the moment, be accountable for when the fuck up happens. I done that too. And I had to be accountable for the fuck up. Even after I got told. So it's cool because players fuck up and we can live the fight again another day. Don't die. Understand that, you know, my bad. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but maybe I should have. Maybe I needed that. Because now it put me in a better position to make sure that I know I'm not going to do that again. I don't have these fucking people to worry about. And I can take my bitch ass on and go do what I need to do. Because now I'm going to think about whatever the fuck that was. I ain't missing nothing because I already had the experience. And you know, when you don't do something that you want to do, all the shoulda couldas in the world, you know, will never make you not think that that was important. But after you do it and it fucks something up, you'll realize, okay, it was important. I had to go through that lesson. I don't want to do that again. But now I got this nigga off my agenda. I got this bitch off my agenda. I ain't never got to fuck with them. And I may end up with another fuck nigga. I may end up with another fuck bitch. I may have to go through another lesson. Period. 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 I like that. Either way, guess what? It was a learning lesson. And what did you learn? What did you learn? I like that. That was cute. What did y'all learn? What did y'all learn from that? And that's what's important. As long as you figured out what you learned from that shit, that means you won. You turn that loss into a lesson. And then we can go on and get period, point blank, okay? So there's that. Anybody got anything else they want to say before we get the, you know, blown out of here? Because, you know, all I'm going to do is products after this. Mind you, I'm going to do the wrapping of my stomach, but I've got to do that video because, oh, the video. So this is the product, y'all, just so y'all know. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it in a minute because I don't even got it. Because my probiotic, I got to take it. But mind you, I noticed that the probiotic is definitely slimming down my stomach. So if you know, can see it anywhere in one of my shops, go click that link and get that probiotic. This for women, though. So women, y'all, go click that link. I'll see if I can find one for the men. I ain't going to take it, but I'll damn sure promote it for y'all. I have to give it to somebody else and see. But I got to make sure I go take my probiotic because it's this damn sure working. And, y'all, my skin is looking good. And I know y'all see the difference on all these. And all them videos that I took last night on YouTube didn't have no filter on them. Just so y'all know. That was all me. Glowing and growing out this bitch. So it's totally working. Ain't nobody going to tell me that it's not. And I'm doing it from the inside out. So I'm actually being healthier. So health journey. I ain't on no, you know, what you would call it, the other journey. But health journey. Getting healthy. And, yeah, I'm doing it from the inside out. You're always beautiful. Oh, period. Joe, period. Thank you. I love y'all. So, yeah, that's me. And the one thing that I'm really working on is this right here. I told y'all I got hit in the face. A nigga blacked my eye. I think this eye might have been blacked twice. But, you know, we gonna get it together. It's working. And mind you, I feel like also my skin is tightening up too. So that's another thing. So vitamin C definitely tightening up the skin. That could also mean that I'm just losing a couple pounds. But I'm going to go on TikTok shop and see if I can get one of these people to give me a scale for free. That way I can advertise it. Now, don't judge my weight. All right, because if you talk shit, God gonna get you and he gonna give you double the weight. So don't say nothing. Just joking, but don't say nothing, all right? I probably am about 200 pounds right now, but which is more than, I think I'm probably like, maybe, if I am 200 pounds, then that means I'm actually way heavier than I should be. 145 is probably like a good version for me, but I don't know if I want to be 145 because then that might make me have a big ass head. Y'all know when y'all lose weight and shit, everything like, your head still be the same size. So don't have a lollipop shape. All I don't want to do though is like, you know, because normally I'm like very well proportioned. I just don't want to have the big upper body and then not the, you know, little skinny body. So I got to figure out how to make sure I wrap this up, which if y'all see this in my store, ladies, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm about to do with it. I'm probably going to show y'all what I'm going to do with it. This, I'm going to use some plastic wrap around my stomach. I'm going to put this on, and then this is how I'm going to be sweating it out when I do sauna shit. Just so y'all know. And mind you, I know it works because that's what I've always done. Not this, but, you know, the plastic wrap. I'm just going to use this because that's going to make it actually extra, you know, sealed. But I did see the African women were using wraps and things of that nature to kind of pull, you know, everything in and wrap it on up and everything else. I got a couple more rolls of this. And that's what I'm going to do. So if y'all see me out here being fine, I'm giving y'all all the secrets, okay? Use them if you like or not. But don't be out here saying, you know, I didn't put you on, because I'm definitely putting your ass on. Mind you, I'm showing shit that I probably don't even really want or need to be showing. But the fact of the matter is, you know, I don't even fucking care. Because why? So there's that. I mean, if I can help somebody and help myself in the process, why should I not? We're going to do it like that, okay? So don't judge my journey. But I'm gonna show y'all my journey. But I will be eating in the process. So, because I'm hungry right now. I got to figure out what the fuck I'm about to eat. But I need to be eating something not so, you know. So, I need to eat something healthy. So, I got to figure out what that's going to be. But as of now, I'm going to just go in and get. So, I love y'all. See y'all in a few, okay?